really good.
Be like,
Bussin' with the boys, hanging with the fellas, betting on a game. No woman's gonna tell us what to do, and I've been over here just drinking beer and making that noise. Baby, I'm hanging with the fellas, bussin' with the boys.
Bro.
Welcome to another episode of Bussin' with the Boys. This is episode 364. We're having big Jeff Simmons on the podcast.
Jeff Simmons.
We got a massive snow coming this weekend in Nashville.
I don't like that.
Dive into a few things, but as always, we are brought to you by FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. The divisional round is where the NFL's best take center stage, and with everything on the line, FanDuel is turning on playoff mode because all customers get a profit boost pack every NFL playoff game day waiting for you in the app. More boosts means more ways to level up your playoff bets. FanDuel makes it fast, easy, and fun to get in on the playoff action, and when your bet wins, you get paid instantly. Just visit FanDuel.com/bussin' and grab your profit boost pack every NFL playoff game day.
Listen, you brought up something before you got into the ad read, and it's I walk back on the bus, get myself some water. You say something about 18 possible inches of snow.
Yeah. So per our sources, the weather app's telling us 15 to 18 inches. Per our sources, weather app's telling us 15 to 18, and the Weather Channel is saying 5 to 8.
Regardless, not good.
Regardless, we're getting snow. Dude, snows are good. You get a snow day. That's
why you want to go to Arizona.
Kevin's Natural Foods.
That's why you live in Arizona.
That's a Kevin's Natural Foods Clean Takes. Snow days are fun.
No, snow days. You're right. Snow day is fun. Having a snow day, snowmen, sleds, maybe some ice skating going on outside. All fun stuff. All fun stuff. Guys, that's people do in real snow places.
We could do it at your house.
Snowing or skating?
Snowing?
If the pond freezes over?
Yeah, but you need like multiple days for it to freeze over. Like you have to have, I believe it's weeks, like 3 weeks of below freezing.
Like a foot, right?
Yeah, you'd have to have that, and you have somebody walk on it. I'm not going to be the guy that walks on it. But anyway, snow day is fun. After day, we're done. Shut it down.
Oh.
No, this is a clean take right here.
That's not a clean
Arizona's
take.
the best. That's a clean take.
that's a clean take.
That's a clean take. You don't like that take.
No, I do. I say that's
A lot of good states out there.
Lot of good steaks
lot of
out
good
there.
states out
lot
there,
of good steaks, a lot of good states. Regardless, snow days are fun, but I don't want it more than a day.
Oh.
No, nothing.
Oh.
No, nothing.
I hate that take.
We're due.
So it's not a clean take to you. You don't like that take.
We're due for a good snow.
When you have,
We're not due for nothing.
We're
What are
due
you
for a good
talking
snow.
about?
We're
It's
due for a good
Nashville.
snow.
when you got the boots at the door, all the kids' snow
Yeah.
clothes are sitting there drying, and you're hoping it's dry because you know tomorrow morning the kids are gonna want to rip out in the snow again.
Yeah.
There's nothing better.
Everything
You're just
you just
hoping it
said-
dries up because it's just wet
Everything you
and
just
leaking
said
all
from a
over the house.
30,000 foot view sounds amazing. Now, let's go 3 weeks of having snow on the ground. It's freezing outside. It's frigid. Every day you got to bundle these little guys up. Every day. And they're not thinking to themselves, my 5-year-old daughter goes outside in a dress. I'm like, honey, it's January. You can't do that. She goes, yes, I can. I'm like, technically you can, but you're going to get sick. And then they don't want to wear shoes. I have feral kids. They just want to be outside and rip around in the mud and stuff like that. And it's like, I have to bundle you up. I have to put the shoes on. I have to fight about the shoes. Now we have to put the pants on, but we need layers in the pants. So we put the stockings on, then the pants, and then those little buttons. That's a bit of a pain in the ass too.
So you just don't like winter. It's not like you don't like snow because you have to do that regardless in January.
I don't mind.
February.
Like this weekend when it was 20 degrees, but the sun was out. Cool. I can handle that winter. I'm all about that.
But I'm saying you still got to bundle up
Sunglasses
the
on
kids.
in the car during wintertime, that's a winter to me. I like that. But having snow's good for Christmas. Gooch Week, as Jack eloquently put it a few weeks ago. New Year's. As soon as New Year's hits, we're all in depression mode. It's, hey, we're sad till spring.
You know what makes you not depressed? Snow.
For that day. You're absolutely right.
I will be having a little pep in my step anytime
Yeah.
there's snow.
Right, it'll be fun for that day. Hey guys, let's go to the city. Let's go sledding. The whole time. After 2 weeks, when the
Think
cars
about
are
after you
driven
get
by, it's slushy
you get
and
the
disgusting.
you get the kiddos all bundled up, and then you're building that snowman, or you're going down that hill on a sleigh, or
Or sleigh.
Or you're
Sled.
you go outside and like, you know what? Let's just cause a razz. Get a snowball. Just chuck it at somebody. Fun.
And plans canceled. Like anything you think you might not be wanting to go to, snow just made that decision for you.
I can see a pro in that.
Yeah.
I can see a pro in that. Every winter, it's the same thing. Every winter, it's the same thing. I get up in the morning, there's snow on the ground. Town's like, you sure you should go to work today? It's like, babe, yeah, we have the bus. I'm going. But it's snowing outside. It's like, I'm going. And then there's nobody on the road. It's more dangerous. Can't drive as fast.
Yeah, but there's also that like
Trucks don't do well in the snow. Gotta put some sandbags in the back of that thing.
there's also that focus and challenge going on of being careful and looking at all the snow.
Focus and challenge.
And let me go ahead and turn on this road.
Let me go ahead and turn on this road. Let me go and do my exact routine I do every single day, but with more caution.
I don't know why you're being mean right now.
No, I'm not
dude.
being mean. I'm selling my point of like
snow's fun.
He had a clean take.
I had a clean take. I had a clean take.
I don't know if it's very clean.
You guys are trying to sell me on the clean take. My take's not clean, but I think it's clean.
Yours a pessimistic take.
It might be. Pet peeve. Pet peeve. Snow. Snow more than one day. Yeah. Snow out of the calendar I just told you guys. Gooch week and Christmas. Out of that, snow can kick rocks, buddy.
Oh.
That's an Arizona kid.
Yeah,
He's
it's
not
an
used to-
Arizona boy.
Not used to the snow.
I get it. I do get it.
I know there's one individual on this bus who's been pretty quiet because they agree with me.
No, I just think it's a stupid
I ain't talking
take.
to you, Jack.
It's just a
I ain't
dumb
talking to you.
take, man. Just a bad take.
I ain't talking
Everyone's
to you, Jack.
happier when it snows. Everybody. Kids, adults.
Everybody watching, just comment, oh, Taylor, come on.
Do you guys want to go have a snow day, or is it summertime, shorts, barbecue, pool?
That's not what we're
That's
doing.
not fair.
We know a big snow's coming. We're accepting that a big snow's coming, and we're being optimistic about the big snow coming.
I want the snow day.
Like, yeah, if I could be on a beach and get some sunshine, like, yeah, it's a great day.
Oh, so you're a beach guy now.
No, I'm just saying I can be all the guys.
JP, how do you feel?
I do understand what you're saying. I would just extend my day. Like, I enjoy more than one snow day. Maybe give me 3 to 5.
Done. Hey, I'll sign off on that. It's a clean take.
Yeah.
3 to 5.
Other than that, it's
Yeah.
perfectly fine if I could just travel to snow. I don't need it to come
Right.
to me that often.
Exactly.
But 3 to 5 days, get a lot of sledding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine here. It snows like once a year, like a big snow here, I feel like, which I can handle.
Yeah.
I love sledding almost as much as anybody. But I am with you. 3 to 5 days. Yeah.
I'll take 3 to 5 days.
I'll hit
jump
y'all
with
up on that 5th day, see who's still outside.
Snow can definitely be too
Ain't
much.
outside.
Especially when
Ain't
it
outside.
melts and it's all gone and there's just like this transition that happens of getting like just super dirty to just getting everything kind of cleaned up. But just knowing a good snow's coming. Due for a good snow. We're due for a good snow.
You always eat some good food somehow when it snows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Soup
Hot
tastes
chocolate.
different.
Chili.
Hot chocolate.
I'm over here hearing guys get excited about soup.
You don't like soup?
3 to 5, man. I'll do 3 to 5
Everybody
days.
comment, oh, Taylor, come on, dude.
God forbid.
You don't like soup either?
I like soup. But when you go, soup, it's different. It's like,
Can I?
Does soup not hit different on a cold day with snow outside?
soup's great. Porridge, whatever,
3 to
dude.
5 days.
Some sort of broth. I'm with it. It's good. It's delicious. Especially on a cold day. It's nice, but it's different.
Come on,
Don't,
Taylor.
Don't.
Hold on.
Pumpkin stuff hits different when it's Halloween time.
Oh, it does.
Is
It does. Totally different.
And picture Taylor sitting across from you being like, listen, you guys talk up this stuff that hits different because it's Halloween time. We'd be like, oh, come on.
Yeah, no, I'm with that, but that person be wrong.
uh
I'm over here thinking, we're talking about soup right now.
is Taylor being a bit of an energy vampire right now?
He kind of is being an energy vampire, man.
Oh, I guess my truth isn't good enough for you guys, huh? I have a little bit of I walk into a safe space, I think, where I can just talk to my voice. This is how I feel.
Taylor doesn't like snow. He doesn't have to like snow.
Thank you, JP. Does that make me an energy vampire? Because I'm not too excited about 18 inches of snow.
You're a snow vampire.
I'm a snow vampire, dude.
You won't even be here for it.
I'll be out there with a hairdryer. I'm putting down the plastic tarps like Jack's dad.
Yeah, he's ready. Hey, speaking of soup, my wife and I, we have a snow day soup that we always used to make in Pennsylvania every time we had a snow day. So I'll send you the recipe.
Oh yeah,
And we
and make sure like put it on the video too,
I'll send
so
it to you
everybody
both.
can kind of see the soup recipe.
Snow day soup, and then you in and out in the snow, and then you got food ready every time you come in. Warm soup, great recipe. Soup on a snow day.
What are you dipping in that
Snow day soup.
What are you dipping in that snow day soup recipe? The
Like
clump soup
French
recipe.
bread, probably with a little butter.
Oh, a
on it.
baguette.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, let's go. Okay, I'm getting on that. Baguettes hit different now. That's all you Baguettes hit different. There you go. Something like a nice slice of bread, freshly toasted with some seasoned butter.
Yeah, there we
hitting.
go.
That's hitting. But you know when that hits? Any day of the year. That's when that shit hits. Soup hits too when the weather kind of breaks a little bit. I like a little soup in my Spooktober. I like that. I like in my December. I like December 15th soup. I love that.
I think we should bring back soup in thermoses. I feel like that's a good
man, that's
little
a nice-
winter
Just
vibe.
kind of carrying it around.
Actually, I say bring it back. I've never actually done that. I just see it in movies. Like, man, that is cool.
They make it look
With the
good.
with the cup that unscrews and you
Pour it
pour
in
it in,
the
then you
cup.
got it. It's like, man, just sip from the bottle. And you know what? I'll go even farther on the snow. December 1st to Jan 1, I can do snow. I can do snow. But now we're in the middle of January. Like, we're all thinking about the spring right now.
But so that means too that the weather took something from us that we wanted, that we needed, that we craved.
Nope.
And now they're giving us.
Want
now
and
they're
needed
giving us-
crave. Want and needed crave was not a part of my what I was like, oh, that's a good spot to have snow. Pickles on a sandwich, I'll take them or leave it if it comes in that time. But we get to mid-Jan, it's like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
They're piling on. 3 to 5, I'll take that. So whatever. When I get back from Vegas on Sunday, I'll land to a snow-ridden. Kind of would be a dub, wouldn't it, Jack?
No, I want to be here for that snow. And kind of off what you're saying, not getting the snow from December 1st to Jan 1, like, Will, it's like you're missing something. And we're going to get cold weather for the next month or, month and a half. It's nice to catch a snow day to remind you why the cold weather can provide just a little bit of sunshine.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know when the cold weather can provide sunshine? When the sun comes out during cold weather.
Well, then why do you live in Nashville? I know. Well,
We're here.
then
I'm
let's
showing
make
you.
the-
I'm
then let's
on the
make
reason
the best
why.
of it. Let's make the best of it. Enjoy the snow
Yeah,
day.
man, make the best of it.
Hey, and there's one thing when you're
Everybody come and say, "Oh, come on, Taylor, make the best of it."
even if you don't like it, though, the look on your kids' faces when they wake up to
They'll
snow,
love it. I'm so excited for
that's
them.
gonna be all time for you.
I'm so excited for my kids, man. They're gonna have a great time. Dad, come out and play. No.
Dad, oh, yeah. Dad, why
Dad,
aren't
come
you
on, can we make
happy?
this? No, we can't. I'll just sit there with my fucking soup that's hitting different from the window and just watch in my thermos. Be like, I guess I'm checking all my boxes right now. Get Dad, look at this. That's great, honey. That's awesome.
Look at
Fire
it.
going.
Watch
That is it. Fires hit different.
Fires do hit different.
Fires hit different now. Cold.
Outside while it's snowing outside, or a fire
Yes,
outside?
yes. I might even put on some Christmas music during it. Pretend like
There
Christmas
you
is coming.
go.
I might go buy another tree. I might redo Christmas. I got to bring some sort of positivity. But yeah, man, I'll tell you this. I'm out on snow. Anywho, onward.
It's okay.
This weekend, though, UFC, Patty Pimblett. Patty Pimblett, UFC on Paramount Plus for the first time ever. It's exciting. New year, new opportunities. We'll be gambling again. There's also, I think it's Kufa boxing, something like that.
Kufa.
They have like a boxing event Friday night. We will also be at. And I have a special announcement for this next Vegas gambling trip that's coming up. I believe it's not 100% yet, but I'm enough percentage where I'm willing to lean on the fact that it's going to happen. Dave Lewan is coming to Vegas. David Carroll Lewan is coming to Vegas. He was at my house last night, and I'm walking around. We're winterizing the property, getting all the things and the spouts and stuff like that. And Dave's trying his best to belittle me with his handyman work. Yeah. Taylor, when you come out here, do you work with that? I'm like, Dave, no, I fucking don't. I don't do this. I'm here. I'm putting the thing on like I'm supposed to. Yeah. I'm a domesticated cat. I don't know how to do these things. And he's like, well, don't you want to learn? No, I don't want to learn. I enjoy exactly where I'm at in life right now. Yeah. Growth in other categories. But anyway, Dave's coming. It's going to be a great time. I can't wait to have him. Can't wait to have him. No, Dave's gonna have his own. You know, Dave out there probably.
That's what I'm saying.
He be macking up some ladies.
Yo.
He was over at my house yesterday asking about Taylor's friend. I'm like, Dave, what are we doing?
Be like, Taylor, I need that room upstairs.
Yeah. Oh, Dave's gonna be out there, man. Dave's also learned AI. He just kind of sends me AI photos of himself. And he's like, did a photo shoot the other day and they're like showing him by like a Harley. I'm like, hey, Dave, I don't know much about technology, but I know for a fact that's not not you. So I know this is me. And then it's like him on like a helicopter pad on a skyscraper. Like, oh, Dave, when were you in New York? yeah, out there.
Sending that out to the girl.
Sending him out. You know, it's on his Tinder profile.
I feel like parents,
day.
the older parents or grandparents, like they love that vibe too. It's like whenever like the big emojis, they figured out that they could send those to you.
Yeah.
When there's big characters. I feel like now the new wave might
see
be.
if I can find a couple photos.
Might be putting themselves in these AI photos.
Man,
that'll be fun though. Little father-son action.
He wants to. He was like, you know, bucket list to go to a UFC event. Would love to gamble with you. All those things. And he's done that throughout the course of 25.
Like dropping little eggs, dropping little hints.
To the point I'm like, do you want to come to Vegas? And he's like, oh, I mean, sure, I'd love to. Yeah. I'm like, if you want to come to Vegas, dude, you're more than welcome to. Come on to Vegas. We'll have a good weekend. We have a good crew there. But I already know I'm going to have my dad is bragging on his son moment where I'm like having like that, can you stop? And I'm sure everybody else is like, this is totally fine. Like, this is just a father bragging on a son. But in my brain, I'm going to have I have to see it, understand it's happening, and then just fall back and allow him to keep talking to whatever individual is having to suffer through that 15 minutes. That's what I'm going to figure
Dad,
out.
come on.
Dad. I tell this story all the time.
Showing those AI photos to them instead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here they are. Here's one. Here's one. Yeah. There's Dave on a motorcycle. Sent me that.
Hell yeah.
All right, Dave. Hold on.
You know, he got to get them dating profiles
He
going.
met George Washington.
Him in a chair, just in a suit.
Oh, look, he met George Washington.
Holy shit. Dave got them arms though.
He does.
Dave's got them biceps, triceps, forceps, arceps. He's got it all.
He's got a body of George there.
Yeah. George couldn't fucking handle Dave back in the day. There's no way. Could you imagine if Dave was on the British side? We might have English accents.
For real.
Right. Dave had that. Now if they got him down at the knees, he got shaky knees like a son. It's tough. I inherited his shaky knees.
How are you guys feeling about the Patty Pimblett, Justin Gaethje?
All right, we're going to have this episode to bring you Paramount Plus. That is the new home, if you're wondering, of UFC. And the new era comes out swinging with UFC 324 on January 24th. The boys will be there. And the main event highlighting Machine Justin Gaethje facing off against Patty the Baddie Pimblett for the interim lightweight belt. Plus Sugar Sean O'Malley takes on against Song Yadong in a stand-up war filled with high-level striking. Catch all the action from the Octagon and stream UFC 324 live 3 p.m. Eastern on Paramount Plus pay-per-view. Just got knocked out. Stream every numbered event and fight night live at no additional cost with your Paramount Plus subscription. You can also watch pre-fight docuseries, full-length replays, archive fights from years past, and more. It's time to say goodbye to pay-per-view and hello to Paramount Plus. Visit ParamountPlus.com/UFC to get started.
JP, our UFC correspondent.
Seems like it's the year of Patty Pimblett. It's for the interim championship belt. I believe he's going to get it, which is sad because Justin Gaethje, legend of the game, has given us so many great moments throughout his UFC career. And he could very well, just like any UFC fight, could come out of there with a W. But watching Patty versus Mike last time, it seems like Patty is a different kind of locked in right now.
Yeah.
And I'm excited because I'm also excited Sean O'Malley is on that card too. He's fighting Song Yadong, and Taylor was telling me about the podcast he was doing, talking about, man, how far have I fallen? I'm not even the co-main, all this stuff. And I think he's just setting it up perfectly for him to knock Song Yadong out and kind of get back to that sugar.
I feel like it's going to be a good weekend. It's going to be a good weekend for fan favorites. Favorites to catch a dub. I think Patty's hitting his stride after we did to our boy. That's heartbreaking, but he's kind of just been doing his thing. Mm-hmm. And then Gaethje, as much as everybody loves Gaethje, he's like on the tail end. This is a great opportunity for Patty to take advantage of that. And then, I think Sean O'Malley after he rode so high like Icarus and has kind of fallen a little bit. He's addressed it. He talks down about himself, a little self-deprecating humor in this pod about how much he just sucks now.
Yeah.
And I think that's the perfect, we're talking about CJ Stroud, this offseason type mentality, you know?
Yeah.
He's about to body bag the world. So I'm excited to go see that.
I'll get to watch in my new little theater room.
Are you fully moved in?
We will be this week.
Bless. It's in a snow day.
I know, in a snow day, but we got a nice little hill in the front yard the kids are going to love. Daddy, go down on the sled a little bit.
A hill in the front yard?
Yeah, we got a little hill. Got a little hill in the front yard. Yeah, it's nice. I'm telling you. I'll send you a photo.
Send me a photo.
Yeah.
I've asked Will multiple times, like, hey, man, can I come see the house yet? Can I come, like, check it
You've
out?
asked me one time.
Twice.
Okay, maybe two
Which
tops.
is multiple. And he's like, no, I got to wait until this thing's all set up. He wants to have a big welcome to the Compton estate. And I respect and love that. I'm just having a little FOMO myself. I'm hearing that we're moving in, all the things are taking place. And I'm like, can't wait to get my hands on that sauna.
You have to come before you go off to Vegas.
Can I?
Yeah.
I would love to.
Because it's pretty much.
Was y'all's photo shoot at the new house or the old house?
The new one.
Got you.
We did a little quick, like 30-minute deal over at the new house. It was fun getting Scotty in a diaper and some little cowboy boots running around.
Kids in cowboy
We're fired
boots,
up,
man.
though, man.
That's awesome. We're fired up for you. It's going to be a nice little time. JP, you
Costco guy.
Yeah, over by Costco.
Yeah.
JP, you were in Seattle this weekend?
I was, man. Heard that stadium rocking all the way from Olympic National Park.
No way.
I did, man.
How was it? What'd you guys do?
Man, we did a lot because we really only were there for just Saturday. So we went to Olympic National Park, hiked Hurricane Ridge, which was awesome. It's like a 3-mile loop, and you get to see, basically, you look out to the left, you look to the water where like Canada would be on the other side of. You look out to the right, it's back, just all mountains going back like more east. And so full panoramic view of every kind of site you would want. Then we drove probably 2.5 hours to this rainforest, the Hoh Rainforest. And it was incredible. It's like mossy trees, the river flowing through. People are fly fishing on the drive there. The drive is just as awesome as the actual forest. So that was like a 1.5, 2 mile hike in there. Then drive to Rialto Beach to catch the sunset, and could not have capped it off any better way. The sun goes down. We're starting to leave. Bald eagle flies overhead.
Oh, let's go. Did you take your hat off?
Yeah, took my hat off. I was on the phone with my mom at the time, FaceTime, and I said, I got to go. Hung up immediately. Called back. She said, what happened? I said, America happened.
Yeah.
And
Oh, Mom, got to go.
yeah, but it was so cool, man. That was my first time out there. Then the next morning, we got up early. We drove back to Seattle to go to Pike Place Market, which had this insane smoked salmon sandwich.
Did you see the
It was
fish
so
get
good.
tossed?
I saw the fish get tossed, which was fun. But really cool. I got to get back out there ASAP because there's so much to explore.
Yeah.
And it does something to the soul when you're out there in that nature.
Dude, that area of the world, man.
It's different.
It's very cool.
Yeah, I guess
Very
it's like maybe like a 4-hour drive to Kelowna, or
Yeah, it's like a 30-minute flight from Seattle to
Yeah.
Kelowna. And every time I like fly into Seattle or spend a little time there, it's like they're very similar as far as like landscape and everything like that. And it's just awesome to be around.
Dude.
Vancouver, bro.
I know, I gotta
It's like
go.
I think it's Victoria Island. You get
yeah.
a chance to go there. It's so much fun. Taylor and she took me like off like fishing in Victoria Island, and we're sitting there, got everyone kind of doing the deal of like, hey, this is where we fish. We're going. We're trolling, and they're like pointing out like that mountain ridge right there is America. That one's Canada. You're looking around. There's little islands everywhere. It is very fucking
Dude,
cool.
my friend
we had
lives
tea.
there.
The photo that Sherman's up. We had tea in that building.
Oh, that is sick.
Yeah.
It is incredible. And from Port Angeles to get to Victoria Island is like an 1.5-hour ferry. So we were thinking about doing it because my friend lives there, but
Check that. That's the building.
it was canceled. For the next 3 weeks, there's no ferry going to Victoria, but I'll be back out there for
Man,
sure.
Tariffs. Fuck.
I don't
They
know.
had a bunch of biplanes too.
Yeah.
That would like just fly around that area, and it's just so cool. Lot of orcas. Lot of orcas in that area.
Love
Hotbed
orcas.
for the orcas.
Love orcas.
Bunch of pods ripping around there. Yeah, it's a fun.
You were bringing up the outdoors. You know who's going to love the outdoors this weekend?
Who?
Clay Matthews.
Why is that?
The snowfall that comes down. If you got like stuff to ride around outside in, farmland to drive on.
Delaney will be going
Holy
nuts.
shit, Delaney.
Do we call Clay for snow?
At the
day?
four wheelers, the gator or the side by sides, pulling sleds on the back of that. Oh, that's a different level. And you would love that.
Yeah, I can see myself loving that for sure.
That's one where you look at you shift the mental around a little bit differently because you're
I don't-
somebody who has access to all these outdoor toys and you got a bunch of land to rip around the snow in.
I don't deny that snow provides these types of things. I'm talking about the in between, dog. That's a good day. You can get that done in 3 to 5 days. What you just said right there. I love 3 to 5.
Knowing you
days.
wake up each morning and get out on the land and rip around.
Yeah, but by the third day of doing that every day, you're like, so what are we doing today? It's probably do the same thing.
Taylor, they need to send us to Brian Peters' new house in Idaho just for like a snow boot camp.
Now, bro, there's
Hell
something
yeah.
about when I see like people in like Norway or
Chocolate cherry
Sweden
water.
like do the saunas and they get out and then they jump in the cold water. I'm like, that's kind of nice. I like that. Then the towing, I there's a lot of activities. And you knock those out in 3 to 5 days. That's why you go see the snow. Enjoy the snow.
Come
And then you get
man.
no stop. Sherm.
Shermie's highlighting hibachi night with the boys at the shop. What does that mean? Like have hibachi chefs come over and like do a hibachi night here?
Yeah.
People
At
do
the
that?
shop.
Could be kind of nice.
Could be nice.
Just like a dinner with the boys?
Yeah, yeah.
Do what?
You've never seen that?
No.
They come to you. They bring the table and they cook it in front of you, so we can just set up tables however we want. And they do a show for everybody. I think it could be good for the vlog. A little content game going.
Yeah, fun vlog.
And
Another
good
one.
for the
Another one you
tummy.
got. You also have on the list. Paintball.
Yeah, are we doing it? I just wanted to pulse check because
Saturday would be great.
paintball snow day. Jeremy had confirmed that we have a place that we could go paintball at. It's really just finding a date to do it.
So it's like a paintball spot. Clump, you've talked to them, so they're more than happy to have the boys
I was
out.
not prepared for this, but yes, there's a place that will let us come. They'll shut down the whole place so we can just play every course all day. I guess Delaney's
bro.
hooked up with them. I forget the name of what it is.
I think Delaney took all the Titans out there to OTAs one year. It was a lot
All
of
I
fun.
know is it's gonna be sick. We just have to find a date and we can do our thing there.
I think
Hey, that
ideally
sounds
that's
fun.
like a goal you look for the spring when it's a little warmer.
Oh,
Saturday was a joke, but
Clean take.
That's a good clean take.
Oh,
Kevin
that's a
Setzer
clean
Foods,
take.
that's a good clean
Thank
take.
a lot of activities to do here, but we can't paintball. Why can't we paintball in the snow, boys?
we're busy. We're busy out in the fields.
Yeah,
For 3 to 5 days.
Exactly.
that's a good clean take.
Thank you.
It's good.
Felt
And
good.
then there's the thawing process where it starts to thaw and then it melts down a little bit, but that night it goes back to freezing. So the next day you got a bunch of ice around. Black ice is
scary.
everywhere.
That's where you get the text from all your parents. Like my dad always says, "Be careful with the black ice." I got you, Dad.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you ain't got to worry about that if it's not snowing outside.
Great op for video gaming too. When you got the snow days, man.
Oh, man.
Opportunity.
You can do that. Do you do that every day of the year?
But it
But
hits.
yeah.
Hey,
That's
Taylor.
another thing you can do every day of the year.
Hey.
That's a clean take. You guys can actually, I promise, you can play video games every day of the year if you wanted, regardless of the weather outside.
So let's see if this is a clean take. Playing video games when the snow is outside hits different.
Different. Great clean take. Great clean take.
Guys
That's
are
a
getting a
clean-
little.
Hey, in the comments, put it's different.
You guys are getting a
No,
little aggressive with the
thing
hits
is, though,
different comments.
The thing is though, like for Will, like what you're saying, like say it's like a Thursday, like any day during the week, Wednesday, Thursday, and it's starting to snow. It's like, boys, you're on the game with the fellas. You think we're gonna have school tomorrow?
Bro,
You don't
when
have
those combos are going down and you're in high school or you're in any grade school, whatever.
Stay up a little later.
Watch the ticker on the news.
Yep.
I don't think kids have that anymore. I
No,
don't
you
think
can
kids
just kinda-
watch the
you
news.
just kinda get it updated
Yeah, you
on your
just get it
phone.
on Twitter. There's no anticipation.
Bro, when you're standing in front of the TV, just seeing the ticker go and then seeing your county pop up, yeah.
Nothing worse than seeing your county not get called.
Or your rival school get called and you not yet.
Wait, hold on, y'all go by counties.
I think that's what. Yeah, ours were counties.
PA was like individual schools.
Yeah, you'd see North St. Francis County.
Did y'all get so you did your whole county?
No, it'd be schools. It'd be by school.
Did you guys have like 2-hour delays and stuff, or
We
never had delays.
We'd be like coming at 10. It's like, man, fuck this. I'm already up. I'm just going in now. Wade, smoke some weed in the parking lot or something.
This is gonna help. This will help Taylor's case of anti-snow, but the best.
I have the best. I have the best case right now.
The best.
My case is locked right now.
The best thing
There's gonna be
growing
so many
up
comments being like, "Oh, come on."
Yeah, I bet.
Taylor.
That's good tier ones doing their thing.
is when it would snow and you'd get out of school and by like noon or 1 o'clock it's all melted, but you got the whole day. That was a great.
One
time.
of our boys, his dad.
You know what's great? Going to school, getting a good education in the sunshine. That's great, dude. Clean take. Caring about
Proud
your
of you.
education is so important.
Proud of you.
Yeah. Went to sleep. You know what is? You know what's clean take? Not staying up late to watch the news to see if your snow day. It's getting a full 8 hours as a kid while your brain's developing.
Just because you missed out on that as a child.
Missed out.
He missed out on that in Arizona.
Dude,
our boy, so one of our boys, his dad was a
You were in the Truman
superintendent,
Show
so
every day.
he'd be the one getting up and driving around to see if we'd have school or not. So we'd always be hitting him, "Hey, what's your dad saying?" Get him on the phone with me.
Did he crash yet? Man. Open dumps.
It was a good clean take. It was a good clean
You got a
take.
clean take.
Yeah, my clean take is that it's never too early for dinner. Brooke and I went to Sushi San.
Say 3 p.m.
Well, we went at 4 p.m.
Okay.
It was the only reservation that they had available. All the guys said, "Bro, you didn't even have to do that." But when I got there, the place was popping. There was a good amount of people there. The place was really good. But I mean, then you're done dinner at 5:36. You could hit another spot later for dessert if you want. Like,
If you want to, full belly can't lose. A lot of the day left.
yeah, like
That's a clean take.
there's
That's a
clean
clean
take.
take by Mitch right there.
There's a lot more like you still have like the rest of your night. Like you can go home, chill for a little bit, and then it's like 8 o'clock, and like if you still want to go do something, like so, like
You can go do it.
I think you get
you
away
got
with
plenty
that.
of time.
I think you get away with that 4 p.m. dinner just because it gets dark a little early. But a 4 p.m. dinner when it's nice and warm out in the summer, you got 2 days left still.
Yeah, then you can go somewhere, get a drink,
No,
watch the
see, I'm
sunset.
messing with everything Mitch is saying.
Yeah.
I'm messing
I
with
know
everything.
across the board, all parents are on board with that clean take
Yeah.
right there.
I was
There's
in-
not one parent that goes rather
Yeah.
be at 8. Like
Yeah.
it's we eat dinner every night at 5 in the Lewan household.
Yeah.
5 p.m.
If you can get those reservations early, go somewhere early.
We hit
yeah.
a 6 dinner, and I think that's a sweet spot. Yeah. 6,
I think
6:30.
4 p.m. was
start winding down around 7, brother. I like my 5 p.m. dinners.
4 p.m. was kind of a vibe. Everybody was saying like, "You're ridiculous," and like, I kind of fuck with it.
There's a lot.
Can we explain why it was ridiculous, though? Is it okay if I go through this?
I am leaving out a
Because
massive.
congratulations to Brooke. She just finally graduated. What is the PA school?
She took her like board exam for PA. For
So
PA
so
school.
Mitch on Wednesday
Shout out,
was
bro.
like,
No free shout outs.
he wanted to do something special for Brooke for this big milestone. So he's like, I'm going to get a reservation. And he's asking about a restaurant called Craig's. And I'm thinking he's doing this in a week or two.
What's up?
And
Go ahead, sorry.
he was trying to get the reservation for the following day. So he only had 4 p.m. or 9:30 p.m. And so he chose that. And then he also forgot he had his flag football game the same day. So it kind of was a win-win for Mitch. Eat dinner at 4, get a nice digestion, and then go play flag at 8. Did you play flag or because it rained that night?
Flag is indoors.
Gotcha. So
Indoor
didn't
flag.
get canceled.
Pre-game meal.
Pre-game meals. I ended up not going to Craig's. We just, like because she was like, "We don't have to do that." But went to Sushi San, got full. I was like, "I'm a good full right now. I know in 2 hours I'll be like everything will be digested. I'm ready to play flag." Ripped around, played flag. Shout out Jack Beebe. He came.
Nice.
But yeah, I did want to do like something special for Brooke, but then I was like, "Shit, I have flag."
Yeah, Garrett just asked, did Brooke make it to the flag game?
Brooke did not.
So what's ridiculous about this?
It was supposed to be about Brooke, and it was kind of so Mitch could play flag later on.
Okay.
I wouldn't
hear
say
you.
it's about
That's
me.
clean take. That's a clean take.
That part's clean.
Yeah, I think it's all clean. I think everything's clean here. I can understand where you're coming from. I love the idea of a 4 o'clock dinner. Almost called it lunch. And I also love the idea of them saying it's ridiculous that you chose flag football over your girlfriend. That's all good.
I'm just
It's all
glad
clean.
Vince is hitting the restaurants now.
Getting them out.
Big step.
Yeah. You know what's awesome, dude? When you live in a place, you don't have to worry about the weather and all the sports are outside. That's a clean take.
I was still able to play inside.
Huh?
I was still able to play inside.
Turf, man. Turf, knees, hips, ankles. Achilles. Come on now. Achilles. Power plants. Like there's a whole bunch to think about there. A whole bunch. That's clean take.
Clean takes.
Just patting my own clean. That's a clean one. Big news for Bussin With The Boys. Myself, Will Compton, and Jeremy Klump will be at SamCom this week on Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Thursday. We'll fly in Wednesday.
SamCom stands for Sales and Marketing Communications Meeting.
Yeah. Clean take.
Mad game.
Correct answer.
Be going out there. We'll be on stage for a minute, have a little fun, get after it, and then it's Vegas.
Rumor has it Post Malone will also be there. Gonna hang out with the boys. Open invite to Posty to hang out with the boys while we're there.
Posty, future Beer Olympics competitor.
What's that song you
Future
like,
friend of the show.
Wyatt Iverson.
Yes.
Love White Iverson.
White Iverson, congratulations. What's the one?
Oh, the girl one, the girl
the
dad
one with
one.
the daughter. Yep. What is that one called?
Who knows?
Yours or mine or something like that?
I know, like yours.
Something like that. Something like that.
Still haven't heard that song.
He's got
Still
so
haven't
many
heard it.
bangers, it's hard to
Yeah.
keep track.
He does a couple of Sturgill Simpson remakes. I'm like, this guy's fucking hitting right now.
Come on,
He's
man.
doing his thing out there.
Cannot miss. That's a clean take.
Post Malone cannot miss. Clean take. Clean take.
A shout out,
Oh.
no free shout outs to new head coach of North County football, Wyatt Compton.
Oh!
Yeah.
Big time.
Is he youngest coach in school history?
He might be. I have no clue.
Spring tour stop?
Yeah, we might have to get it on the
Should we go check
fall
out?
Tour, spring tour, fall tour.
We
Bring the
gotta
tailgate
get
to North
out
County
there
High
for a
School.
game.
That would be epic.
That would rip.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Wyatt Compton? I love how it says Mr.
Yeah,
Wyatt.
new head coach. Is his first head coaching job.
Is he an offensive or defensive mind?
He's an offensive mind.
Offensive mind.
So taking on the model of the NFL.
Yeah.
I think he's got his quarterback.
Oh, he's doing a West Coast offense type of thing?
I have no clue.
Okay.
Just know he's an offensive guy. He's been the OC
Offensive-minded
there
guy.
for the past few years, but he's now taking over the reins, North County head coach.
What's that PPG he's been running with as the OC?
It's a good question.
37.
It's a good question.
37.
I don't know.
37.
And he also is the youngest in school history.
Wow.
Youngest in school history.
Wyatt
Shout out to
Compton.
boy.
Wyatt
Hang a
Compton.
banner this year.
Hang
Come
yeah,
on,
let's hang
Wyatt.
a banner.
One more for the kid.
Pull up the schedule.
That's awesome.
We got to get the first state title this team's ever had.
Ever.
Oh,
Ever.
They couldn't get it with Billy Bob Bumpton?
No. Farthest we got to the quarterfinals, but no. Tough.
You never sniffed one.
We didn't sniff it.
Hmm.
We didn't sniff it, man. They went to the quarters or the semis a few years ago, but yeah, it's been like the farthest they've gotten. Well, no, that's a lie. In '97, they went to the state championship. It got dummied by Webb City.
Ooh. 97, a good year. Who was the national championship in 1997, Will?
In what sport?
College football.
Michigan.
That's right.
Michigan has
Wolverines.
a national championship.
It's a good
that
year.
Got their schedule up for next year.
That looks familiar. It's a familiar looking schedule.
Farmington?
Farmington.
Are
That's
they-
the rival school.
You guys played them week 1.
DeSoto, Hillsboro, Festus, Windsor, St. Clair. St. Clair's who took us out at the quarterfinals my freshman year. St. Genevieve.
Because 8/28, is that week 0? Is that week 0
Yeah,
of
like
college
for
football?
college?
Would be.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'd love to get out to that rivalry game.
That'd be fun.
I'd love to get out to Bon Terre.
I love that Bon Terre in that area. You got the French Saint spelling and you got the English Saint spelling. That's fun.
Yeah, fun.
Bon Terre is also French.
Yes.
For
Good earth or good people. One of those.
It's all the same.
It's all the same, man.
It's all the same.
But big, this is lineage right here. This is bloodline. Grandfather went to North County. Well, he didn't go to North County. This is when the North County was split between the Bon Terre, the Bon Terre Bulldogs and the Deloge Tigers. North County becomes a family in 1967.
Great integration.
The Great Integration. So my dad, he was a North County boy. He bled for the blue and gold. Your boy Willie C bled for the blue and gold. My brothers. Now White's the head coach of the blue and gold, man.
Now let me ask you this: when White gets the head coaching job, did he make a phone call to his older brother asking to be a DC?
No.
He didn't call.
No.
He didn't even mention it in passing.
He talked about the interview process, but no, like me coming down to help. Come on.
What are you saying? Is that below you?
No, it's not below me. It's just going to be hard to pull me out of this world of podcasting.
No.
I've been flirted. There's been
Everybody in the comments go, "Oh no, Willie."
There's been a
not helping out your brother. Oh no, man. Come on, that's beneath me. He said.
I didn't say that.
You said it with your shoulders.
No, I'm just saying it'd be
said-
hard to pull me into the coaching world with the gig we have going on because I've been flirted a couple jobs in the football world. To your boy.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
There's a. Let me ask you this: does it stand for knowledge? Are they called
You know,
LBs?
it's been conversations in the past.
LBs.
It's been conversations in the past.
God, it'd break my heart if you left.
Yeah. Break mine.
Yeah. Don't. Hey, don't do it. Not yet, okay? Dude,
did you give a clean take?
Yeah, Will's clean take.
I think I gave a couple clean takes. The video game
Wyatt
one
Cox.
and
Yeah.
the snow day one.
Yeah.
who had the soup
Yeah,
clean
I've been
take that
on
everybody was all about?
I think that was a good take.
That's a good clean take.
Yeah, soup hits
great.
different. That's a clean take.
on the snow days.
Are we? Everybody else give a good take? Clean take?
I got one.
Oh, what's your clean take?
Oh,
My wife and I may have cracked a code of parenting for going out to eat with your children.
I'm all ears.
Breakfast over dinner is the way. For some reason, we're like 4 in a row of just going out, no problems at all. Kids are hungry, they eat
Yeah.
easy breakfast food, in and out. So we get to go out have fun. Dinner's always tough. You don't know what the menu's like, what the mac and cheese is like, if it's the one that JJ likes or the one he doesn't like.
yeah.
Go get a pancake. That guy will throw down some pancakes. So
Yeah.
breakfast is a clutch move as a parent to go out to eat with the kids. So
Clean take.
Clean take. That's a clean
Clean
take.
take.
I like that take. I like that take.
Clean take. Should we get into Jeffery Simmons? Not the old quarterback for Nebraska.
And of course, a big thank you to.
Yeah, listen, everybody hearing all these clean takes, whether you're driving with them, whether you're not, all these clean takes come to us. Big thanks to Kevin's Natural Foods Clean Takes for all of our clean takes today.
What's that?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great job. I love the
Thank you,
dramatic
yeah.
pause. It was
Dramatic
nice.
pause, yeah.
Do you what's that?
A shout out, no free shout out. I just shouted out Wyatt.
And then, I was
Yeah.
thinking
And then we
if
did a
anyone
shout out, no
else
free
had-
shout out for Brooke.
I actually have a mini one.
Go ahead.
Mini fast shout out, no free shout out. Somebody may have said this. Jack might have said this before. But when you land and you have a connecting flight, you get off the plane and your next flight is at the same exact gate. So you don't have to go anywhere for it. You just hop on, go to the bathroom real quick, sit down for 10, 15 minutes, get right back on. At that
Good
same
shout
gate.
out.
That is a good one.
Thank you.
Nice.
Happened to me in Denver yesterday, actually. So nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out, no free shout out. 90s parenting. When you look at the kids and you're like, go outside. And they're like, what are we going to do? It's like, figure it out. You got to be out there. Go out there and have fun. Just really tricks them into complex thinking. Hey, how am I going to get rid of this boredom? No one's coming to save me. They go out there. They have a lot of fun. I enjoy just sending my kids outside and being like, I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah. Get the belt.
Okay.
It's the first.
Shout out the 90s.
Yeah. Shout out
the
90s parenting.
Shout out beating your kids up, man.
The first gen switch.
The first gen switch. Yeah, my kids. That was when I told them, because we were having a conversation about consequences, and it was like, you get this, the X, and like, what happened when you were a kid, Dad? And I was like, oh, the belt, the little stick that's not as it has to be thinner than your thumb, getting the switch, all those things, and their faces when I was telling them like, this is how consequences used to happen back in the day. You have no idea how good you have it, do you? No idea. Yeah.
What was the stick thing with the thumb?
It's a switch, so it has to be like less than the width of your thumb. You have to find a stick out there, and they fucking
I didn't have that one.
let you know who's who in the zoo.
Any
Wooden
wooden
spoon.
spooners? Yeah.
Yeah, wooden spooners.
Oh yeah.
You find out. You find out.
Yeah.
So
Some stories.
These kids, I look at them the wrong
I
way,
was
and
gonna
they're
say,
like, "Oh
it'd be
shit,
some
oh shit,
hands
dad."
involved.
Is soap on the tongue? Is that still fair game?
That was a thing.
Washing the mouth.
That was definitely a thing.
Now it's EMF exposure. It's punishment.
Yeah. Hand on the back of the neck, just aggressively drug all over the house. We have a great question here, Tier Talk with Martin Kinney. When you order, guys, listen into this one now. When you order a salad, do you prefer thin sliced cucumbers or a thicker slice? Peel on or off? For me, sliced size doesn't matter. However, if it is thin slice, leave the peel on. If thick, though, it better be bald. That peel will overwhelm the whole cucumber in the salad. I don't mind cucumbers.
That's an overthought take.
You might be
overanalyzing take. Here's how I like my cucumbers on the salad.
I like a thicker slice because I enjoy cucumbers.
I like the crunch. You gotta have the crunch. Add the texture to your salad. Skin on, skin off. I feel like when you're asking for skin off cucumber, it's like, what are we asking for?
Didn't even know that was an option. I guess you could peel it off, but
That's crazy to me.
never in my life, right? Can you take the skin off the
I
cucumbers?
like that Greek salad, please, but can you do the cucumbers and just peel off the skin of it? You'd be
Yeah.
like, what the fuck, this guy? All right.
Go back. Yeah, you know the
Walked
people
in
in
and
the
be like, this
kitchen.
guy had the least clean take I've ever heard in my life asking for these cucumbers. That's crazy. So yeah.
I love, just to preface this one, I just love that this fan is so passionate that he put this on a football show's
Yeah.
tier talk of something that we would talk about. I was like, I got to put it on there.
Here's another one by DevsFan82. The New Jersey Devils will never win another cup as long as Harris and Blitzer own the team, and Tom Fitzgerald is the GM.
I agree with that.
Same. I've thought about these guys
That's
for
a
a
clean
minute now. I've
take.
thought to myself, they'll never win. They'll never make the playoffs with those three.
Preds are looking good though.
They are.
Yeah, I like that.
They're only 3 games back, I believe, or 2 games back.
Yeah, I agree. New Jersey Devils, far
Shut it
from a
down.
cup,
Sacrilege, if you really think about it.
as long as Harrison Blitzer owned the team and Tom Fitzgerald's the GM.
Tom Fitzgerald, I've always had a...
Seat for those guys?
unless the ownership wants to go to the playoffs and win a cup. Yeah.
A hot seat for sure for Tom, I would say.
Think so?
That's a no-brainer. But as far as like ownership, it's a little different in hockey, you know?
Yeah.
The jury's out, man.
Yeah.
Right. Yet to be seen. Yet to be seen.
That concludes our NHL talk. The jury's out.
Also, Arizona's a hotbed for NHL players. We have any more Tier Talk?
Good on tier talk.
Good on Tier Talk.
Yeah.
Good on Tier Talk.
We feel good about it. Should we get a big Jeff Simmons on the pod? All-pro year.
First team All-Pro.
Maybe the most dominating football player I've watched this entire year.
Come on.
Dominating.
Clean take.
Very good.
Clean take.
That is a clean take.
About to get a bag and a half. Maybe 2.
Maybe a gold chain.
Maybe a gold chain.
Stay tuned.
Apparently, I promised him a gold chain that I forget about.
Yeah, we'll dive into it.
And whatever he says, I'll probably just agree with because I really don't remember. Remember, Big Dog? You said this and that. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Mr. Big Jeff.
Let's dive
I'm over
in.
here, my pray weight.
Big hugs, tiny kisses.
Let's level up your nicotine game with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/Bussin. Use promo code Bussin, BUSSIN, to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. Again, that's lucy.co and use code Bussin, BUSSIN, to get 20% off. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age. Every customer is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
This Jeff Simmons interview is brought to us by Bud Light. Bud Light is always brewed with 4 simple ingredients for a clean, crisp taste. Bud Light is the official beer sponsor of the NFL, the NFL Draft, Tight End University, shout out George Kittle, RIP, the UFC, Shane Gillis' 2025 tour. Partners include Peyton Manning, George Kittle, Baker Mayfield, Shane Gillis, Post Malone, Emmitt Smith, Dustin Poirier. Stock up now on Bud Light. Head to www.budlight.com/locator to find a store near you. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Now enjoy this interview with Jeff Simmons.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another wonderful interview of Bussin' With The Boys. We have a legendary Titans guest with us today. Drafted, had an ACL situation, training for the NFL draft.
Yep.
4-time Pro Bowler. 2025 comes in this year. No belly, no nothing, just a ball of muscle. Gets his first All-Pro. Big round of applause for Jeffery Simmons.
Appreciate it.
back.
First All Pro, congrats, man.
Appreciate it.
Dude's because you've obviously been extremely dominant when you came in. So let me just give you guys, all the viewers, the view of how Jeffery Simmons is in the building when he first got there. Guy's got an ACL, gets drafted 18 overall, 19 overall. Comes in the building, can't do OTAs, can't do rookie mini camp, can't do camp, but you're in there and everyone's kind of getting their jaw sets in the training room. You know how it is. And this cat who like can't play yet is just talking shit to everybody. He's just like, you trash, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm thinking, who the fuck is this guy? And then Chargers game he plays, gets his first sack in the Chargers game. You're like, oh, yo, this Jeff Simmons cat's got a little bit of ass to him. He's got a little something going on. Fast forward to 4 Pro Bowls, your first All Pro. And it feels like to me, because you've had an incredible level of dominance, especially this year. Is there a piece of you that thinks to yourself, like, man, if I was on a team with that had a higher media market, not taking anything away from the Titans at all, but if you play for like the Packers, the Cowboys, the Eagles, these teams, the Steelers, are there multiple All Pros in your bag right now?
I think so, but I also think it's just the consistency. Throughout my career, it's like, some games, especially, things I can't control, like injuries, from the elbows to the meniscus to ankles. Like, of course, I had a couple injuries here and there to where I missed a couple games, but it didn't take away from when I'm out there, my presence been felt. So I would say maybe that would play a big part of it. I have always thought of that, especially later in my career now, to where it's like, bro, and then not just me, it's like guys around, like on the team. I mean, you've been here, you've been in Tennessee, especially your career. You know the type of market we in. You know the attention that we don't get here, because it's been like this past year. I feel like Cedric Gray. I mean, before he went out with the concussion, like he was second in the league in tackling. I feel like guys like that had got no attention, especially this past season, because of the market we was in. But on top of it, we didn't win no football game. So we could say the market, but I mean, we haven't won no football games.
Winning solves everything.
I think winning solves everything.
Yeah. Dog, what do you feel like has happened over these last couple of years? Because you came from you were drafted, you've been around Braves, you were around that culture. He's now in New England. You're watching him kind of them do their thing out there. A lot of optimism when Callahan came in. You get Cam Ward this past year. But what do you feel like's been different from going from Vrabel through Callahan to now you're looking at getting another head coach?
Try to say it the best way I can. So without because we learned with Vrabel not to compare. So I think, but when you look at it from a player standpoint, it's like, what is really our identity? I feel like as a team, and that was something that I was trying to help find. I really feel like we really didn't have. I mean, because later in the season we started running the football. It's like, damn, why we couldn't do this early in the season? I feel like that should have been our identity to start off with to help a young quarterback, which is no knock on the coaches or whatever, but I feel like going forward, we have to. I mean, it's all start with the foundation. It's all start with when you lay, just like building a house. If your foundation not there and not good, you got a shitty house. Mm-hmm. So I feel like when Callahan first got in, and it's no knock to Callie. Callie is a great guy. He was a great coach. I don't think it was just the time for that, because going from Vrabel, we all knew what it looked like. The guys who've been there, me, Hook, like we knew what it looked like to not let things slip. I feel like in the past, first maybe the year or so when we got the coaching change, we're going through the coaching change, and I mean, you guys saw the roster. I mean, we got maybe 6 or 7 rookies playing at one point of the season. So it's like when you have such a young team, what can you really fall back on? Who are the Tennessee Titans, and what do we really stand for? And I guess we didn't have that. It's like we knew what Vrabel expected, and I was telling guys like the first day of meetings, and I remember OTAs. I was there because I had got my ankle cleaned up, and I get there and I see guys running around looking for notebooks and pencils. Vrabel first, right before the last year he was here. And I guess it was the message that everyone was getting in the locker room. I'm talking about new guys. Everybody coming in there with notebooks and pencils. I remember him saying,
guys, what do you got? What do you got ready to write down? I'm not going to talk about nothing right now. And that's what, you know, we knew what Vrabel expected, and we knew what he wanted out of the team. Guys, the message was in the locker room, and it's like this past year and last year, it's just like we didn't have that.
Yeah, because with Braves, it's the vets are just letting the young guys know you better become ready to write, because he's going to ask something and you're going to be on the spot and you better have something.
You better be ready.
You better be ready to go.
Any rookie worth their salt is like reaching out to a vet, be like, what should I expect going into these OTAs?
I mean, I had guys.
Group?
Man, I'm training in Dallas, and matter of fact, I'm at the Pro Bowl at last year. I'm at the Pro Bowl. I'm talking to Drake May. He's like, "What about Vrabel? What you think about Vrabel? What should I expect?" Like these guys asking this. It's like just last year when I'm out there in Dallas training, they got a I think he played more special team, but he was like, "Bro, everything you told me about Vrabel, you wasn't lying." Like he asked hella question. Isaiah Iden, he was here, and he was like, "Bro." He texted me. He was like, "Bro, you wasn't lying. Like, you know, everything you saying about Vrabel is true. Like, guys be on alert in team meetings." He asking guys. He said, "I'm not even playing." He asked me a question.
Right.
So it's been things like that to where, you know, I'm not saying a coach have to do that, but it's also just that feeling in the building to where, yeah, we're gonna have fun, but we're gonna know how to do things before we even touch the football field. Because I mean, we all could say it like. We could say the little things sometimes don't matter and whatever, but I feel like the things that happen off the football field in the meetings room, it lead them to the football field.
Yeah. Because now you've seen it play out too.
Yeah, seen it play out. And then this year we went to the Patriots camp, and Will and I were walking around like, okay, like this is Vrabel's first year. They went 4-12 last year. You look at the roster as a whole, and there's not like a bunch of names that you know, and you're like, they'll probably like double their win total, probably like an 8-win team. Yeah, they'll have culture wins here and there. And then you see the turn on that they have, and you're just like, oh, that is clearly the coach having everybody understand every situation. And they just run it, dude. The thing that frustrated me the most watching you guys, as opposed to when Vrabel was there, was the time management.
The situation of football.
Dude.
Friday tape.
Don't worry about it.
And this is a safe space. We know Callahan's a good guy. He's a friend of the show. Like I'm a fan of him as a person.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But from a coaching standpoint, he had so many blind spots where you kind of see when you're around Vrabes enough, you see like, okay, he's got people in his left and right pocket during games, Stretch being one of them, that is feeding them all the information that he knows. Yeah. Like it takes so much for a coach to sit there and identify every situation with the play clock going on, with the time, with your timeouts. Was that a catch? Was it not a catch? Do I need to throw a red flag out here? And Vrabel would have the right people to be upstairs saying those things. And it just seemed like Callahan was kind of just a first-time head coach that was like he was taking it all himself.
Yeah. And Vrabel always did a good job of like teaching like the Friday tape, like coaching technique. There was a play over the weekend against the Texans where I think it was Gonzalez, the DB, and he just shoots. He shoots his hand to get a PBU, and I'm
beautiful.
And everybody who's played for Vrabel, or I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, that is literally that'll be on the Friday tape next week,
right?
On something that was done well.
Yeah,
taking the coaching to the football field.
Just well coached, bro. I mean. We all like the Friday tape shit, bro. Like it blew my mind. Like like I said, it's not a knock to Callahan and the coaches, but it blew my mind because I came from Vrabel. Like I was with Vrabel 5 years, but to see, and he did a hell of a job. But to see Bones do the Friday tape and go over a couple situations, that was surprising. And I know Bones could be a freaking head coach, and I'm talking about our special team coach. I'm sure Bone got the quality. He's got the way he connect with players, the way he get guys to play hard on special team. He could, in my opinion, he could be a head coach. But to see him doing the Friday tape, it was like, what the hell?
Right.
You know, why is maybe not the head coach doing it? Or why is, someone else that could Bone not going? He over special team.
Right.
Like I'm not expecting our special team coordinator to do the Friday tape.
You'd be surprised too. It's not like every head coach I play for. Like it's Vrabes has had this certain style about him that's been different from all the other head coaches.
No, most definitely. And I'm not saying it was a bad thing, which like I said, Bones did a hell of a job of giving us a couple situations. But it's like, I feel like because our team was so young and like we talking about, okay, let's go to the offense side or defense side. So I'm play defense. We're talking about a certain situation in the game. Do Bones really have the full attention of our young DBs? that's my thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not saying, and I said, for me, like I'm locked. I'm sitting in the front row. My seat never changed. I'm sitting in the front row. I'm listening to Bones. Like, I'm locked in to the situation. But also, do you got the guys in the back who's a rookie that we've depended on right now? Or he really locked into the situation? Are we gonna quiz these guys, or are you gonna ask them what situation is this? He used to call guys. What situation is this?
But you as a D lineman
Sitting
would
there
have
like,
to know.
I hope, like there'd be he pulls something on the screen, and everybody would stare at the screen like, what situation is this? Because if he calls me, I don't want to look dumb in front of everybody else.
And that's the thing,
two,
though, bro.
You'd have to know both keys for offense. You'd be a D lineman.
Bro,
It'd be like, Big Jeff, what are the offensive team keys this week?
You can ask.
He would never ask Big Jeff that.
He didn't ask me
Jeff
before.
and Kevin Byard were the two.
But I
yeah.
bet he did when he was like his first year.
Yeah,
rookie
he didn't
year,
for
just to
sure
kinda
ask me. He was an asshole
that
to me in
asshole
my
tight,
rookie year.
yeah.
But I was, bro, to this day, Money Hooker sit beside me. To this day, I still take down when the special team coordinator up there giving the keys, defense and offense. And I've been doing that since Vrabel because I guess I'm scarred. Like, I need to. I want to know and then it also just come with being the vet I am. Like, I want to know everybody keys so I can look at these things. Maybe come up in the game where I could be like, there go the red dot player. This a guy we supposed to be taking care of. We not taking care of him. So I
then
still
as a
do
leader,
that.
you're able to speak on that if you do check somebody that's kind of like out of your, whether it is special teams or out of your position, and then you're coming kind of correct with, hey, I listen to the same stuff you do, and I don't even need to know this stuff.
Right.
That's the reason why I do it too. I want, because I mean, I get guys, like a couple guys, especially young guys, like, can I see your notes right quick? What did you write down? And then like they see me writing down all, because it's at the top, all 3 phases of the keys, and then now. Like I take hella notes. I mean, I'm not the guy when it come down to film, because I get guys ask me how much film I watch. After Wednesday, it's really cut off. Like Monday through Wednesday, I watch hell of tape because of course Wednesday nights is third down. Let me look at third down. I mean, I'm not finna go watch and see how this guy blocking me. Like, how is he an outside hand puncher? Yes, I see that. But every time I get into a damn game, I'm getting a slide, I'm getting trap pads, I'm getting all these different blocks. So it's like I'm not crazy over watching tape, but when I take my notes, especially getting all the information throughout the week, it's a lot of notes.
Yeah.
What was Callahan's operation? So just so people that are listening, like Vrabel, Monday we'd all watch and correct the film. Wednesday he'd come in with the keys to victory from an offensive, defense, and special team standpoint. He would hammer everybody to that. When he came in Thursday, it was basically we're doing a pop quiz on everything we know over Wednesday. You do third down on Thursday, Friday's red zone, and the whole time, in 2 minute. The whole time he's peppering you on the keys to win the game the entire time. From Callahan's Monday to the game the night before, like what was his process of how he got you guys ready?
We're just saying almost the same thing. Monday, of course, come in, have the team meeting, and then you go and break it up into. Of course, I'm not gonna say too many ads showing. It wasn't that. Like, I feel like with all those, the guy who really did all that was Denard. Mm-hmm. And we'll get to the defense side, but Callahan was more of like, this is why we lost the game, and same thing with McCoy. It's kind of the same operation. Like, this is how we lost the game. Showed a couple plays. Sometimes we didn't show no plays. I don't think it was a time that we walked in there with Vrabel, he didn't show no plays. Sometimes they showed plays, sometimes they didn't. Tuesday
be walking in like, oh fuck.
Yeah, like, man, I'm gonna be on this
whatever
tape.
bad play you had, that thing's popping up.
I'm like, hopefully I don't be on this tape for loafing or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But and Tuesday, normal off day. Then Wednesday it's the same thing. You come in and get the keys. It's not an everyday thing to where in the past Vrabel did it his way. He gave all the keys for every phase. Maybe our D-line coach come get a defensive keys. Maybe a different receiver, our receiver coach come get offensive keys. Bones and Stu, which is Stu is the assistant special team coach. Maybe he do the keys one day, and that's how it was with the keys. Like, no one, the head coach didn't do it every single time. Mm-hmm. Every coach gave different, and then the rest of the week pretty much the same thing. I mean, I was wanted 2 minutes more than what we did it. 2 minutes wasn't a big thing that we did. I mean, which we didn't really get to 2 minutes like a lot this past season. But I still feel like in the situation, like situation football, I feel like it's very needed during practice. No matter when you do it. I think Callahan did, when we had our captain meeting and we kind of talked about it a little bit. And I was one of the guys said, I think we should do 2 minutes. We started doing it, and then it's kind of, I think during training camp, we started doing it a little bit. And then later more early in the season, right before he got fired, that's when I think we kind of started to pull back. We'll do it one week and not do it the next week. And I think maybe it's go to some guys saying their body may be a little, tired or still sore because we didn't do it on Fridays. We tried to do it on Fridays, but I guess they didn't like how practice lasted a little longer. So that was a decision they kind of took out. They took out the 2 minutes, but the week stayed the same. I mean, the night before the games, y'all saw like the Primo videos, and I think all that was cool because especially when you knew the type of message that was trying to get across. Some of them was like, okay, let me figure this out. Like, what is the message? But when you got guys like Primo, that story, I'm sure y'all, I don't know if y'all saw it or not, to where basically it was just a teamwork that if one person off flying the jet they was flying, the whole thing screwed up. And I ended up getting that message pretty fast because I'm like, all right, it makes sense. We all need to pull together and do this together. But outside of that, bro, we didn't do the how we used to had to be at the stadium and meet in our rooms. We didn't do that. Yeah. Everybody just had to be in the stadium at a certain time. Mm-hmm. But never just got together right before the game.
When you guys are the season is going the way it is, you guys had a little juice at the end of the year, but like when you're in the middle, like late October, and you're like, fuck, man, once again, like this is another season where we're not making the playoffs, and you peer over in the AFC East and you see Vrabel and the Patriots doing what they're doing. Like you and Hook and like whoever else has been around Vrabel. I don't even know if there's anybody else on that team. Are you guys kind of like, man, look at this motherfucker and what he's doing with this squad?
I mean, that's the nature. That's
no
nature.
Doubt.
That's the
no
nature
doubt.
of it. I'm not gonna say. I'm not even gonna say. I didn't do that because that's. Yeah, I did. Man, we talked about it in the locker room. Guys, Arden Key been around them. Morgan. These guys was in the locker room. Of course, Morgan not gonna come over and say it, but guys that gonna speak their mind. Like, damn, like, what if? Yeah. like, what if we could be in that situation right now? But there's also, like I said, props to Vrabel. When you talking to guys that play for the Patriots and you see the interviews, you watching them play. Like they got every coach that was pretty much was in Tennessee. Yeah. When you turn on the games, you look on the sideline, I got pretty much everybody over there. And then when you watching them play, you're like, that's Vrabel's style of the way he get his guy to play. Mm-hmm. And I think that's a testament to him and to get guys like, we saw all the crazy stuff about Stephon Diggs in the past. Oh, he's a diva. He this and that. Not one time have we heard that in New England.
Yeah, he's just putting licking emojis on Instagram. He's just having fun.
Once he's off the field,
he can do it.
I'm with you, bro.
But I'm just saying,
you haven't seen this style that we've understood Stephon Diggs to be. You see him as a guy who is clearly like all the way bought into everything playing football.
Yeah,
that's my point. I'm just like, and I never said that to nobody. Like, but today I'm like, no one. We always see the when guys on the other, like I said, with Stephon, but when you turn on the game, I keep wanting to say tape. When you turn on the TV and see these guys play, it's just like, damn, just what if, And it's not one of the things where, no, I do not want to go to New England. I don't, like they can have.
Paul Kaharshi's licking his chops.
Yeah, I do not want to go to. Yeah, I'm guarantee he ready to tweet that. But no, I'm not saying I want to go to New England, but it's fun to see because that's what. I know the type of style he played, and that's what, it's exciting to see. Like, it ain't no hate against him.
When did you know that you guys were when did you start to feel that we're about to have another one of these years? Obviously, Cali got fired early, but how early in the season were you like, honestly, this could get flipped on its head?
I feel like once we end up going, like, I think it was like at a point, it was after the Raiders game, because I'm like, that's no way we just lost to this team. Like, we shouldn't never lost this game. And it's just like, because
that's a tough loss.
Like even the Arizona game, I'm like, what are we doing? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, teams got good, and it's not like when we look at our roster, maybe our roster not better, but when you turn on the tape and you watching these teams, it's like, we should not lose to this team. Arizona and the Raiders, them early games, I'm like, we should not lose to these teams. So I'm watching it, and I'm doing the Arizona game. I'm like, what are we doing? And everybody, don't get me wrong, I was happy as hell we won that game. But when you go turn on that tape, he was like, what do we, like?
It shouldn't even been close.
Like, bro, and then it's just like, just imagine, because, I mean, the guy running out broke the big run. And because I'm talking about for us as defense. Like, I'm watching this, and I'm like, bro, we are playing like shit. Yes, we made a couple of good plays in that game.
Yeah.
But the stuff that we are doing is just uncharacteristic of our defense. The big run. Like, see that big split in our defense, and you see this running back running 80 yards down the field and just so happened to fumble the football in the end zone. It's not like we did something magic. He fumbled the football.
He fucked up.
They called an interception and fumbled the football, and we recovered in the end zone. So it's like things like that to like, man, I'm like, this is the type of season we about to have. And then when we went to Vegas and lost to Vegas, I'm like, all right.
You knew it was over.
I'm like, all right, Jeff, let's just play your best ball.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you do is your film, your resume, go out there and play as hard as you can and try to keep this team together. Because, I mean, we felt it. Like,
and people are so critical about, like, hey, these athletes are making so much money. They should feel fine whether you're winning or losing. But there is something to be said about when you're halfway through the season, you can't see the start and definitely can't see the end, but you know it's over. Like, you understand that, like, we're not a team that's going to be able to compete. It takes to be like, I have to figure out some sort of why to get this done. Especially when it's a cat like you who first 3 years, you're in the playoffs. You're making deep runs in the playoffs. You're the 1 seed in the playoffs. Going from that to not making the playoffs at all.
That shit hard.
Jeff probably got a different
I don't know why
thinking.
people, I mean, of course they on the outside looking at it, it's like, oh, just lose these games, get us some draft pick, get us a high draft pick. Like, bro, I don't want to hear this shit right now. Like, I don't care about draft pick. I want to win football games. But then you get out there and you just like, what, bro? Then you get in, then you can come back and watch tape though, and you was like, only if we do our job.
Yeah.
Because we come in the defensive meeting room, bro. It's a lot of games. Yes. I try not to worry about the offense. Yes, we were struggling early in the season. They started figuring it out. But when you come in, you hear Denard talking, and he's showing 25 clips, the explosive plays, and you see guys making up shit in our defense, and if they would just do their job, and well, I'm gonna say not Dave, because it's been some plays where he pointed me out, but we just did our job in them games. Who knows how our season went, bro? And that's the honest truth. Like, when we went in there in our defensive meeting, and the North showed us the plays that they scored on, it just guys just missed tackles, guys not doing their job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
what's like the player culture like as the season's unfolding? Because again, I know we keep going back to the comparison of the culture of Vrabel and the culture of this, but you're also in a spot too to where you came in, there was good vets here, you became a leader in your own right. You are now like the leader for the Titans, or one of them anyway. And when stuff like this is happening, what is it like around the player culture? Like, do you get in spots where you might say something every now and then, but maybe the cracks were in the foundation before that to where there's really no saving what's going on or getting guys' heads wrapped around how serious this is? Or like, what was the feeling throughout the season? Like, when these moments are happening, is it more just like you're kind of sitting and be like, I'm just going to fucking, these guys, you're not like one to say these guys don't care. They might not get it, but I'm just going to put my head down and work.
No, it wasn't a time that I wasn't quiet. I mean, that I wasn't talking, I should say. Lost a lot. So of course I was trying to talk, but even after the wins, like the one we ended up winning, I forgot what game it was. And, I think it was the Cleveland game. And at the moment, Cam Ward was kind of pissed, I'm sure y'all saw that. Like, he was like, it wasn't good enough.
Oh yeah. Like when he was
getting criticism because Shador had a great game.
And I understood it later, because when you turn on the tape, he didn't play the way he wanted to play, and as a team, another game to where They got good players, Myles Garrett, but we eliminated him in that game. We should have did way more in that game, in his opinion. But the same thing early in the season to where, and I just go back to when you turn on the tape, guys just not doing their job. And so when I speak, and when I was speaking to the team, it wasn't trying to attack guys. And I think that's what the hardest part about leading. You guys been in the locker room. I think the hardest part about leading is how can I get through certain guys? Because I know if I say certain thing, this guy gonna think I'm talking about him directly, and he gonna try to,
Feel
I guess,
You get emotional.
like he gonna emotional.
Yeah.
And that was the hardest part for me, especially the last 2 years. Like, of course, this year was way better, but like even last year, Cali first year and everything, because his way, like the way Cali wanted to lead and the way he was leading, it wasn't so much of like, I'm finna be hard on your ass, like this is like for real, like, you know, the hard truth sometimes, I think.
Right.
And I think we was kind of
trying to build on good moments and hey, you see what you
yeah,
can
it's
do?
like, no, hell no. I mean, and I remember, and me and I'm sure McCoy don't mind me sharing this, like, you know, it was one game, we ended up losing the game, and I was pissed. The comment that was in the locker room a little bit, and because I think, yes, TP was having like a rough year, and, you know, I think he ended up breaking, you know, he had a good game to where, I mean, we had, I wouldn't even say a good game. I don't think we had 100 rushing yards, but
TP's Tony Pollard.
yeah.
Okay.
And it was one of them games to where they was kind of congratulating some guys in the locker room. And I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, we just got beat, and we didn't have over 100 rushing yards, but we congratulating certain guys in the O-line. What do we do?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have 100 rushing yards, but we okay with okay things. We're not okay with great and like the good.
Right.
Then the next week we come back and rush for almost 200 yards or whatever it may be. That's what you're supposed to congratulate. I feel like when you the standards is here, then the guys around gonna be okay with that. And for me, it was more, how can I not let guys be comfortable? How can I not let guys be okay with being okay? Because I want to win football games. And just being okay, you won't win football games in this league. Everything got to be up here. Like, the standards got to be high. You got to hold yourself to a higher standard. And I feel like that was my thing as a leader. Because, yeah, I was at some points, it was just like, all right, I can't say certain things. But at some point, it's just like, I'm tired of being a nice guy. I'm tired of saying certain things that guys want to hear, because the hard truth is sometimes the best thing to say. We grown men. If you take things personal in the locker room, then I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is a grown man sport.
Yeah.
Like I said, sometimes you got to know how to lead and get to certain guys. But I mean, when y'all came in the league, y'all vets didn't talk to y'all nice, I'm sure. Like, everybody would talk to you.
Uncle Hatch.
Like, oh shit.
He kept it real.
Like, you gotta know how to do it, but it's also one of the things to where, like I said, I was asking for advice. I'm calling my uncle. I'm calling guys that he played with, DeMarcus Ware. Like, I'm asking him, how can I get, you know, through certain guys? How can I talk to these guys to?
How can I get the message?
Yeah,
through
and he, of course, like, I got some great points from him, and it helped me a lot as a leader this past year. So. But I think that was a long answer. To answer your question, the locker room itself never split. We had moments to where maybe I did say something and an offensive lineman may got mad, or maybe I did say something that, you know, somebody on the back end didn't like at the time. But I would say, as a locker room, we never kind of start splitting.
Yeah.
As maybe the media maybe said something like, "Oh, let's see if they're gonna lose the locker room," because I'm a big believer. Leadership is from within. If we could keep this locker room together, guys could keep the locker room together, no matter what we're going through in the season. We could. That's the reason why, you know, we doing things out throughout the season. Let's have a Halloween something. Let's do something around here. Let's make sure, like, after the season, you know, I wanted to do something for the whole team. I invited the whole team. We did like a private party just for the team. Like, y'all understand that, yes, this was a hard season, but we stood together, we stuck together, and we made it through. Even though it wasn't a good season, we made it through.
Yeah,
So,
that's one of the hard things about being, I'm assuming, a head coach that comes in a little lighter footed than Vrabel was. Because what Vrabel was able to do in like 2018 when he first came in, there was a lot of criticism on like, yo, he is an asshole. This guy is difficult to be around. But as success started to happen, he would let off the reins a little bit and allow guys to be who they are. So when that standard you had ever wavered, Vrabel could easily go back to this, and it's like, well, that's the Vrabel. We understand what his standard is because he's shown the hard part earlier, and we can get right back to that. From Callahan's, it sounds like Callahan came in a little lighter, happy to be around, look at us, kumbaya. Hey, look at all the good things we did even though we lost. And then when it really comes crunch time, it's like we're spiraling. If he went and was hard on the guys all of a sudden, that's when you lose a locker room completely. So it's almost better to be extremely critical of your players, break them down foundationally, build them back up, and then be able to be their friends.
I think that's just called being a coach. You know, it's not, like I said, it's no knock. Like
we're not knocking Callahan.
I love Callahan. Like I text Callahan like right now, like he'll respond. But it just when you're talking about the NFL, we saw this morning with the with Buffalo.
McDermott?
With Buffalo, like I'm sure that guy's a great leader. I'm sure he's hard as hell on the players. He loves his players. But this league is about winning. Like, you don't win football games. You don't get the teams to where they need to be in the amount of time. You're gone.
Yeah.
So being nice is not the way this thing's going to work. You have to set your foundation. You have to have a strong set foundation.
What was Callahan's demeanor early this year? Like before the firing, did you see the change coming? You're like, oh, he kind of knows, or was it the same guy?
Nah, I was that one thing Callahan didn't do. He didn't from the game we lost to I think because he was still there when we won against Arizona. Like up until that point, you didn't feel nothing. Like I was surprised. I didn't know they was going to make that move. I mean, you can't like, of course, been on social media, you see certain things and you read it and all the tweets, this and that. But week 6, like I didn't expect. I'm at my daughter gymnastic. Like I'm at gymnastic and I get a phone call to talking about this and I'm like, what the hell? Like this really just happened. And I'm like, wow. But like I said, I didn't expect that to happen that early. Even if because I didn't know it was gonna happen, I should say, but I didn't expect it to happen that early.
Yeah. But what was it like with the transition with Coach McCoy, him stepping in?
It was McCoy did change some things up. I'm sure you guys saw with the practice tempo. The guys were talking about throughout the season. He did want the tempo. You know how, I remember when he first came into the captain meeting, he was like, one big thing I want to change is, especially when you guys on defense and the scout team break the huddle, you got receivers breaking the huddle before the whole huddle. Like he was like, that's one big thing. We cutting that shit out. Like, he was like, I want things to be ran. I want tempo of practice to get up. And, the way he, I would give him his prop. He did a hell of a job of also keeping his team together. Also, making it, he knew what I guess with Mike been in this league for a while now, he knew what kind of expect, especially throughout the coaching change and how maybe the locker room would maybe react. I would say he did a hell of a job of keeping us together.
Yeah.
He made sure he met with the captains. He was coming to me a lot. Like, is anything we need to do? Do I need to change anything? Ask the captain, do they have anything? We coming to the captain meetings on Wednesday. Do y'all have anything? What can I do better? So he was doing a hell of a job. And in the transition, as a head coach, it's just about leading the football team. And I think, he stepped in and did his job, and he did a hell of a job at it. And like I said, yes, do we wish we could have won more games? And yes, but I think in his position and the way he stepped in and filled that role, I think it was unbelievable to see. A lot of people may wanted somebody else at that spot. Like I said, when you read them things like, why not Denoy? Why not Bones? But I think them guys were able to do their job and, not have a hiccup. And I think Mike stepped in and did a good job
Yeah.
too. So.
All right, quick break from the episode to shout out our sponsors. Our first one is brought to you by Neutral Vodka Seltzer. Have you tried Neutral? If not, you're missing out. Neutral is so much better than any seltzer I've tried. It's made with real vodka and real juice. That's what makes it delicious. Neutral comes in a variety of flavors like pineapple, watermelon, new flavors, lime, and strawberry. And Neutral is the perfect drink to bring when hanging with friends because it is such a crowd pleaser. Whether you're at a bar watching the game in the backyard with friends or at a tailgate, bring Neutral. Neutral, keep it tasty.
The postseason is upon us, and there's really nothing like it. But the postseason can be stressful. Crushing losses, wild upsets, your unhinged 6-game parlay falling apart at the literal last second. Things can be rough and can leave you feeling a little bit sour. But you gotta look at the bright side. Once your team is out and headed to decompress, you can finally relax. Now you can actually enjoy the postseason without all the heart palpitations. That's why we're partnering with Jim Beam. We want to help you turn that lemon of a loss into delicious, tasty Jim Beam and lemonade because it's really the perfect bevy for the off season. It's refreshing. It's got that perfect sweetness and a little bit of tang on your tongue. Best paired with stress-free watching when your team is out. So gather the boys, grab some Jim Beam and lemonade to make the rest of the postseason just a little bit sweeter. Refresh your season with Jim Beam and lemonade. Best enjoyed together.
Now let me explain to you guys why everyone keeps talking about Rose Sparks. You hear the stories about dudes saying once they started taking it, their confidence went through the roof. And suddenly date nights felt a whole lot different. After Rose Sparks dissolves under your tongue, you get hard in 15 minutes on average. That's fast, boys. No planning the whole day around it, and they last up to 36 hours. That's why guys on Rose Sparks report their partners were more satisfied in bed because confidence changes everything. So if you want to get hard fast and be sex ready for up to 36 hours, you've got to check out Rose Sparks. Thank you to Ro for sponsoring this video. Ro connects guys with a medical provider, 100% online, and if approved, treatment ships directly to their door. And if prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order of Sparks on a recurring plan. You connect with the provider at ro.co/bussin to find out if prescription Rose Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/bussin for $15 off your first order. Sparks is a compounded drug product. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to ro.co/safety info. Let's get back to this episode.
When we're sitting here now and there's no head coach for the Titans, your guarantee is almost up, all the way up, somewhat up. There's a level there.
Yeah.
But there's 10 head coaching vacancies right now, and there's a lot of names being thrown around. When you see those names, like what sparks your interest? Is it a defensive-minded head coach, or you're like, hey, we just need a good DC, or do you like an offensive-minded head coach? Like if you're Jeffery Simmons and you're owning the Tennessee Titans and you see what the holes are, what is your thought process?
I mean, I feel like with a defensive head coach, I mean, you can say Vrabel's everything because he swear he could go over there and coach your damn quarterback.
Dude, he came in the offensive line room.
Yeah,
he would come in our room, and Keith Carter would be telling us, "Don't do this on your technique on the backside of like gap scheme. Don't pass set, none of that." And Vrabel would walk in 5 minutes later, like, "Hey, on the backside of gap scheme, like, why don't you guys just like pass set? And
Let him run up the field."
It was always Vrabel can coach everybody in Vrabel's mind.
But I would say just, because when you're talking about, because it's going to be a lot of coaches available. I mean, especially when you see the interviews and you see some of the guys that they interview, you see like, okay, these guys they got a good resume. But for me as a defensive player, I would love a defensive head coach. But me being the player I am, whoever come in, I just want to win football game. Mm-hmm. Can we get a guy who is a winner, a guy who could come in and set a great foundation and a great culture and get this thing back to winning football games? But of course, I would love the defensive head coach because, especially if he's a defensive front guy, if he let his defensive front go.
Let's get a D-line.
Not a D-line, not a D-line coach as a go.
Jeff Simmons wants a defensive coach that allows the defensive line to do whatever they want. The linebackers have to figure it out.
He mixes it up on the front.
Just go play ball.
Mike and Will, you guys just cover them up. Let these boys go.
Man, listen. We just talking about guys that interview, that's available from the DC from the 49ers. You got the DC from the Broncos.
Right.
I mean,
Vikings with Brian Flores.
you look at
Packers.
the
Halfley.
Yeah.
look at the defense that the guys that's available and that interviewing right now. Their defense is led up front. I feel like if you can rush 4 to 5, my thing is rush 5. Give me some 1-on-1s. The Broncos, it's hard to block them up front because they rushing 5 damn near every snap. And it's just like when you get guys like that can let their front, because I feel like when you playing defense and when you try to go so much of scheme versus players, it ain't gonna be good.
Yeah.
I feel like when you let your best player, like our strength was our defensive front this past year. Like we can say whatever we want, but our strength from me, Sweat, you got Arden, the guys up front. When we played our best ball, it was because the defensive line had a great game. Yes, we get some, maybe an interception here and there or whatever on the back end, but what's causing them interception? And I feel like when you let your D-line go and eat and maybe rush 5, now they got a 5-0. Offensive line hate 5-0, especially centers, because they're the worst athletes on the O-line. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst.
You're 100% right.
Like,
Knowing that everybody's 1-on-1, you're not getting help anywhere is terrifying.
You put your put your worst. Put me over the center on third down. 1-on-1, they not blocking me. So it's like, whoever, give me a 1-on-1. Go line my ass up against Taylor. 1-on-1.
You're getting jump set and cut.
That's fine. I'm gonna swipe this shit. But
well, you know what pisses me off is when like Chris Jones, he'll line up on the end sometimes. And I watch these tackles like vertical set.
Like, what are you?
I'm thinking, bro, what the fuck are you thinking? Like anytime Chris Jones or a big guy would come up, I'm like, oh, we're playing basketball. There's no way I'm gonna allow you to just have a running start at my face.
Fast swipe though.
No.
If I know you jumping me, what about fast swipe or inside move,
buddy? I'll take that over me just backing up and you being like,
I didn't do that. I mean,
I'm watching what you do to guards. I'm thinking to myself, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I was, to your point, because I train with Trent Brown. Like, I see the type of sets he do. And, I mean, he mixed it up on me one time when we were doing get off in 1-on-1s, not full speed in the offseason. But when we played against the Texans, and I told Arden switch with me, because I'm like, bro, I'm just kicking the slide. And it was a play that I'm like, switch with me, but I'm like, oh fuck, it's Trent big ass. It was like the play that I when I end up switching, I'm like, it's Trent. But when I got off the ball, I saw he set me. Then I saw him try to punch me. I swiped his hand and got a sack. So I'm like, like this is fun to be on the edge. Like I could do this. I could play on the. I could get off maybe on some. I'm not ever down guy to be out there on the edge, but now I could have the freedom to move around. And then on that play, it was a play they had to 5-0. So now the running back not on my side. I'm not getting chipped. The tight end out of the core. Got a 1-on-1 with one of the biggest, probably the biggest.
That's a big human being.
Tackle
That's
in the
a big
NFL.
ass human being.
But yeah, man. Hopefully we can get somebody here and just defensive guy. Defensive coach.
So we want a defensive coach. We want a defensive coach that lets the
I feel
dogs
like-
hunt.
Then
like
guess
you
what?
should-
You go get your. Guess what? I ain't taking. I know Cam them, especially with Cam being the quarterback. He may want an offensive guy, but
I was gonna say I
you
feel
go
like you
get
kind of
your-
need an offensive guy
but
with
you
the,
go
with
get
the young cat like Cam.
it's a lot of good coordinators that offensive coaches that just got fired that may won't get a head coaching job. Now we just go offer him a nice contract to be the OC.
That's the kind of secret, right? Because that's what Braves just got with McDaniels. It's like that's dude's been like the secret ingredient with Drake May.
That's my point.
But you kind of need
Vrabel.
You
I'm
need that
sure-
situation. You don't need an up and comer OC
No.
because he's gonna be there with Cam for a year and then go get a head coach.
You got to get you somebody who you lock in with that we could get Cam rolling. Because I mean, we get a defensive head coach. We can't go get Will to come call it down and coach Cam up. I'm sure Vrabel over there thinking. I'm sure he probably over there trying to act like he coaching Drake up, and it's McDaniel probably. So
He won't say nothing. He'll take the credit.
100%.
Oh yeah.
He won't talk too
100%.
loudly about it.
Vrabel's in a unique place because his OC, who's been so great, he's already had 2 stints as a head coach, and they've gone horrible.
Yeah.
So he's now like put himself in like he will always be an OC from here on out unless something unforeseen happens. Yeah. So Vrabel's is in a great spot with that, being a defensive-minded guy and an OC that's never going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Because anytime you have offensive success in a big way, that guy's gone. He's out there. What you're looking for is, I think, what Jack brought up, which is a beautiful dream to have, which is Robert Saleh as your head coach and Mike McDaniel's your OC.
Just gonna start picking them like
Just start, yeah. There's 10 head coaching vacancies, but let me get 2 of the top dogs and put them on one team.
Put the names in the hat.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Put the name in the hat.
I can't say that right now, but
Yeah.
that don't sound like a bad coaching.
Yeah, it's not a bad Nick combo right there.
Right.
How's the relationship with Cam?
It's good, man. We of course, my first time
Y'all
meeting
get after
Cam.
it now. Y'all talk shit.
Yeah, that's part of it. I feel like that's part of it. My first time meeting Cam, we had like a little, I think it was D-Hop. Was that D-Hop? Yeah, I think D-Hop, even though he wasn't here, actually on the team, he had I think it was like a get together or a birthday. I think it was a birthday party. And of course, like we all came, it was right before OTAs, mandatory minicamp it was. And I remember seeing Cam and he came in and, of course we introduced, that's my first time meeting him. And that was in June. And I saw him, and from that time when I walked up to Cam and we were talking, we started talking shit instantly. It was like, because I heard you've been talking hella shit, and I heard you've been, having fun with the little 707 or whatever y'all been doing. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna slice y'all ass up too. He said, you'll see. and I'm like, okay, this is what it is, huh? And then from that point on, I can't remember exactly what we were saying, but of course I started talking shit to him. And then, we get to training camp and it was the same thing. I think even with the stuff that was on social media and they talking about the fight, it was literally, it was a rough day. It was a rough day for the offense. They started off kind of slow, and we was out, me, I talk a hell of shit. Like it's just not just in the game. This to my teammates, this at practice, and we talking hell of smack. And we was in the red zone. It was the day before we beat the hell out of the offense, because Denard, he had this system to where we're tallying every single play. Did we lose or win this play? And we was killing the offense. We were killing the offense, and like we was kicking their ass. But the next day it was red zone, and we started out good, whatever, because we do the inside runs, and we brought that back, the inside run. So we shut that down. Next period, 7-on-7, whatever. Then we get the red zone, and me, we stopped him. I'm talking shit to Cam. The next play, he fucking throw a touchdown to Reed in the back of the end zone, I think. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, here he come. And so he's came to me talking shit, and he, of course, at that point, I'm pissed. I'm like, bro, what are we doing? We just gave up a touchdown. Like, I think it was actually moved the field. Maybe it was moved the field. I think it was moved the field. It wasn't actually red zone, but we was moving the field, and they got in the red zone and scored. And I'm like, what are we doing, DBs? Like, now I got to hear this motherfucker, man. He got it, and he did that shit. I'm like, that made me even, I'm like, I'm pissed for real now. So then he came up to me and kind of like gave me a shove. And it was like, did this motherfucker just push me like that while I'm already pissed off? So it was like a reaction, not of like, let me beat his ass, but it was like reaction to like.
Another man put his hands on
like,
you.
it wasn't even that. It was more like in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
You're not thinking, I'm going to beat his ass.
Yeah,
you had
I'm
a reaction like, I'm going to beat his ass.
Yeah, but it was like, damn.
Yeah.
But then it wasn't nothing but like I kind of pushed him, but as an offensive lineman, now he come to Mr. Badass. It's like all the old linemen, like they trying to protect the quarterback. Here they go. So I'm like, then that's when they start pushing. I done grab. I forgot who I grabbed, and it's kind of just like a push and shove. It wasn't, no punches got thrown or nothing. But that's all started because, of course, Cam doing his damn celebration, and he kind of bumped me. It was like,
Hold on.
I heard, hey,
He kind of bump you, or did he push you?
it was a more like a, like
Okay.
talking my shit. It wasn't like a mean push.
I heard Cam beat him up.
Shit.
I heard that too.
I heard Cam put his hands on him and it came off
hell
as
nah.
and he shoved him.
I heard Cam beat his ass, and then Buck Rising was like, "Fuck you, Jeff Simmons."
Hell
he
nah.
beat your ass.
Hell nah. See how Cam little ass man.
Look at he's getting all comfortable, and then he's starting to get in his feelings.
He's feeling that Hulk rage.
How is your leadership developed from on the field antics to the locker room? Do you bring it to the locker room
With the smack
when you
talk
get
or
into
just,
it with people?
No. See, I don't. For me, because offensive linemen, like we go at it. I mean, I feel like linebackers, whatever, they do their drills and maybe they got 7-on-7. When we start hitting each other,
That was a straight.
one-on-one, it's kind of, but it's the truth. We go from individual. We all know it's like we always moving, and then we go straight to one-on-one.
Get off on the snap.
We go.
And hold on. I've seen your individuals. You over there
That was
watching.
Big T. That was
I
Big
see
T.
you.
Good jump right
we
there,
would
John.
be dying over there, and you be over there, be jumping like,
Now, I'm not saying
you
we
guys sorry as fuck. You should stop
We
doing
don't
drills.
have all-
This man's taking a knee for
Individual-
15 minutes. So we're
individual
gonna
not
go
that
play
bad.
while
On
we're
a guy
dying.
with a little arm back.
It's not that bad.
Oh, good
Like,
lean, good bend right there.
Don't say I'm not saying I'll be dead an individual, but I'm saying from when we go straight to one-on-ones. Then we go to inside run. Then we go to teams. It's like from that point on, it'd be some play the linebackers or quarterbacks or receiver, they may not even get touched. But it's like
'cause
a
we're
long
covering.
day. Hell no.
Try covering Tony Pollard out of the backfield.
Well, we didn't leave you on no damn running back. But I'm just saying, like, the temper is going to flare. Like, it's going to happen. But then it's like, after practice, sometimes Callu may have me break it down on purpose to where I'm like, shit like this going to happen. When we walk out this football field, it's still the brotherhood. It's still, this is the reason why we play the game. But now, because we are teammates, we trying to win the football game. And we working to win the football games. So I'm not a guy that, if I get into it with Tony Pollard on the football field, I'm not finna bring it into the locker room and be like, I want to really fucking fight you. Because what is it gonna get me?
Let me give you a hypothetical. Let's say you're in the middle of dog days in camp. It's mid-August, right? There's a 2-minute drill taking place. You guys run a zone blitz to the right side, the left tackle.
Pads.
Left tackle kind of gives you a bank on the hip. You go flying. Left tackle runs down the field. You chasing him and trying to fight him or no?
It depends if I'm tired.
And let me ask you this. After that play,
if I'm
are you
dead-
going to the locker room and standing over him trying to fight him?
And listen, because I don't know what you're trying to get at right now.
You don't know what I'm trying to get at?
No, but
Sound like
it
some
gotta be
unresolved-
some other shit that.
Oh, this is. We have to be worried about Jeff's mental health if he's not remembering the situation.
Listen, it had to been some other shit leading up to it, because it's not just gonna be one play that gonna make. Because shit happens, but I really realize, I think that play that you bringing back up that happened a couple years ago, it's crazy that you could remember that and not that damn gold necklace. But the fact that you brought that up that day, now that I'm thinking about it, the shit started individual and team 7-on-7 and 1-on-1s. It started back there. You remember that we got into it and doing 1-on-1s.
No.
I beat Roger Southfold.
Okay, so he remembers the situation.
I remember.
Okay.
I beat Roger Southfold, and he was like, "Let me get another rep." He said, "Back on the line, whatever." Y'all know how the O-linemen get beat so fast they want to get a new rep. That's what they do.
Hey, same thing happens with defensive linemen. They get hemmed up on that line of scrimmage. They're like, hey, we'll run it back. We're gonna be like, fuck,
Motherfucker said,
man.
"Let's get another rep." I'm like, me. At that point, I'm hype. I'm still a young boy at that point, year 2, whatever. I'm going to Roger Southfold. No, year 1. Was it 1 or 2?
This has got to be like 21.
I think it was year 2.
Year 2, whatever. And I'm hype as hell. I'm like, this motherfucker right here, Roger Sappho have a name. It's like, and that's when I'm going against these guys. I'm like, I'm going to get some good ass guys.
You trophy hunting.
But not done all that. Will. You trying to?
No, I'm saying Roger
The
Sappho. He's got a name like
name,
this.
like,
okay,
you beat
all right. I
Roger.
thought you were trying to-
Yeah.
yeah. But when I did it, was like, I just beat his ass, and that was like, let's get another rep. And he, of course, his background music over here. Oh, you scared, this and that. Oh, you missed the
Guys can't have fun. Guys can't
No,
bust
no,
chops.
no,
Guys can't
he
bust
wasn't
chops.
building up to this.
He wouldn't stop. And at that point, shit, we going at it. And maybe I told his ass, and I remember what I said. I said, "Motherfucker, you making all that money, you go again." I said, they overpaid your ass.
He did say
That's
that.
what I told Taylor.
That has been said a few times.
That's what. And
That's crazy. He's just being somebody.
No,
I'm just backing my boy
up.
I'm backing
he's-
up my boy. Jeff, you scared to go against my boy right now, aren't you?
No, he
You're
said
just trying to be a
he said-
right-hand man.
Well,
You know what I'm doing?
Taylor
I'm
was back
leading
there
my
talking.
boys.
He was talking shit.
My
But
boy-
Jeff, I did that every day.
No.
I talk shit every
It
day.
My
was
boy
more-
got beat. I want him to, hey, yeah, Roger,
It was
get back,
more-
get back
it was
in.
more
You got
like-
this. You got this.
No,
Hey, you're overpaid. me. God damn.
He said he mentioned something
And
about me
what's
being
crazy is he's not seeing it right now.
No, you remember you said something about the first round shit. And I remember after that, when you said that, I don't know what you said. I can't remember exactly what you said. And that's when I went to the overpaid shit. And I think Taylor was pissed about that. Because one thing about Taylor, after the situation, he gonna let you know, like, bro, that fucked with me a little bit. Like, you gonna know, like, it fucked with him a little bit because his demeanor, like, with something, Taylor, come on, is I'm lying?
Well, it depends on what depends how you finish the sentence of demeanor. It depends how you finish the sentence of demeanor.
Your body demeanor. Like, when certain shit, if someone rub you the wrong way, or, I mean, that's us being human. Like, if someone say something, maybe like, oh, this mother, especially me being a young buck, I've said that to him, he'd probably like, this young motherfucker just said this to me, probably.
Yeah.
But then we get to teams, I'm like, at this point, it's like him and Roger. I'm already like,
dynamite
run
duo.
game. Like, it's like, you already got to know, because for one, he gonna jump the fucking snap.
Yeah.
And it's like, I got to come off.
And and I would finish a little harder.
Yes.
And,
He only did it once he know he got you good.
Oh, yeah,
What do
I've
you
been there, bro.
mean?
He's like, put me like, we
It's
no
like-
pads, and he pushed me all the way
it's
off the
like, I
sideline.
come on,
Like, take it easy.
I did that because it was you. With Jeff,
It's like
it's like, oh, if I can catch this dude on the hip, I'm gonna catch his ass on the hip.
But most time, like, if I get off and like I'm come off on the guard, like I got my hand in his Roger chest or some shit, and I knock him back. He may give you a little bump and keep going and get the line back. But if he catch you, he like trying to take you to the far sideline. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Nasty boy. Nasty boy.
But I mean,
hold on. Let me just
Hey,
tell you.
what'd you hit
hold
him?
on.
What first round thing did you hit him
I
on?
can't remember. I can't remember the first round
course.
thing because for me, it's offensive linemen are like more quiet. They're more like the Ben Jones.
You're
type.
not
They're gonna
quiet.
I know. I'm saying for the most part, they are like this. But then I see the defensive linemen at this time. They have a lot of rest. We are going and going with Keith. So in my head, I'm thinking I got to bring juice. So we go to one-on-ones. I would talk shit. We go to practice to talk shit. I was always a well-conditioned cat. And so I would always kind of like be talking crazy during practice. Jarrell wouldn't say a whole lot. And then you come and you're doing the same thing. So I'm like, oh, I have somebody to banter with now. Not knowing that Jeff takes it personal when you banter with Jeff.
I don't
Hold on, big
take it
dog.
personal.
All right, it seems like you're taking that personal. Just I do not take it personal. I don't remember that comment, but as far as the double teams go, it depends where I'm going. If it's a power, I'm going to the backside linebacker, so I can dig into you a little bit. And if it's a duo, I'm going to the front side linebacker, so I do have to like get off based on what they're doing. But if I can dig in that hip a little bit,
Taylor, you never came off no matter what fucking play, whatever. You was to catch me, you never came off.
no, that's not true. We could pop up film.
Taylor, if it's a play that I guarantee, because how many y'all was the offense y'all was running, it was more of a stretch anyway.
Yeah, but you start getting guys to go lateral, then you hit them with the duo. And that's when they step lateral and got their ass.
It ain't many times that I step lateral. I mean,
No,
I am a
definitely
penetrator.
not. Like that was a very painful situation. That's why I loved Roger, because Roger
Yeah.
would be able to hit you.
Yeah,
And he would do this to all three techs, and then I could just hit the hip, and
Most
then
definitely.
Roger could handle business, and I can go to the linebacker.
Yeah.
But to go back to this hypothetical situation that you remember, we're at practice, and I think you can correct me if I'm wrong after I'm done telling the story. We have like a good relationship, you and I. The end drops. You start to loop out, and I kind of I hit you, but I catch you off your center of balance, and you fall down. I got you.
Was it just? Wait, was
I
it just like a?
It wasn't. I promise it wasn't a malicious. Like as if I'm in a game, I'm throwing my entire body into it because I know you're not.
But
you're not
was it appropriate for practice?
I think I caught. This is what I truly believe. I truly believe I caught you off balance.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
And you flew.
So let me ask you this. You know how Vrabel used to say as a defensive line, defensive front, use your hands at practice and pick?
Yeah.
So when we was running them games, if I was to come and
Smoke my ass.
smoke you with a shoulder and say, oh, I badly touch you, would you not be pissed at practice?
I'd be pissed at practice. And that's a great point you just made. I'd be pissed at practice. So I bink, and I start finishing downfield. I hear some huffing and puffing behind me. This dude comes up, tries to swing on my ass.
So why did you take off running?
Because we have to finish the play. You know, Pete.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, Jeff, hold on. when the ball comes out, you always heard Vrabel and Keith would be like, "You have to finish 2 stripes. Got to finish." He was you know.
So when
Keith
you
was that cat.
running while you was
Oh, when I turned around, I knew there was something coming after me. 100%. So you come over, we face mask grab, we get in the football fight, whatever. Practice ends. I'm thinking to myself, we are done with practice. Things have happened. It's all good. Things need to be cleared up. We get in the locker room.
What did you do when you walk in the locker room?
What'd I do?
Went and set your sweaty ass in my locker.
Yeah, I did.
All right then. All right then. All right then. What did you do when you walk in the locker room?
Because I know your personality, so I went there.
So you
Jeff comes up like this. He goes, "You want to do something, little N-word?
So why
you
would you
want to
walk-
do something? You just call me little N-word."
So
I'm thinking to
if you would've-
myself, like,
go to your damn locker. You in the fucking corner. You deep in the corner. You
brother,
got 2
we are-
lockers.
Hey, our lockers are right here and here. I can see.
Okay,
I'm sitting right
but
here. You were right
no,
there.
you had that damn thing standing. I mean, in the right there. You in the corner though. When you walk in the locker room, you take a left. You kept straight. Set your sweaty. It's Kemp. You know he's the offensive lineman. They sweat nasty. Like they.
Now Jeff can't sweat.
I sweat, but it's
Now
like,
Jeff can't
like,
sweat,
Like
dude.
you and Nate Davis was the worst sweat. Like y'all sweat.
Yeah.
But you go and sit and as when we get dressed, we put our clothes right there in our locker. And he set his sweaty ass in my locker. So I'm like, he's still on bullshit. So what the fuck you want to do? So
Guys can't have fun. So Jeff tries to fight me, Will. Tries to fight me right there. I'm like, bro, we're not going to fight. We're teammates. What are we doing? I'm trying to have a little fun with you. I walk over to my locker and you followed me. And I'm getting on dude, I'm literally taking my cleats off while this dude's barking my ear.
Time out. Let's go back.
Let's back up.
So, the angle of sitting on his locker.
Instigating for sure.
Okay, instigating.
Yeah.
So you guys have an exchange. You come over. He calls you Little N.
You know me, little ass N.
Yeah, little ass N.
You trying to do this little ass N? I'll beat your little ass, little N.
You're thinking
there's a lot more N's being thrown around than I care to. I'm a white boy from Cave Creek, Arizona. I'm out of my element right now.
Clearly, it's escalated to a level to where now you're just like, all right, let me just remove. I'm going to go
right.
back.
I need
my
to back
locker.
up because clearly I misread the situation, which is not out of the realm of possibilities with me at this time in my life, even now. I'm thinking to myself,
I misread the
I got
situation
Jeff.
on how this would
He's a
instigate
competitor. I'm going to mess with him when we get in the locker room. But at the end of the day, like I felt like at this moment we had a good enough relationship to be like, I wouldn't try to get you.
Okay,
You
so
know?
going back and forth, you go to your locker, then you follow him.
I don't remember following him.
Jeff.
I
That
don't
point you
remember
might
that
have
part.
blacked out.
Yeah, I probably because the part where, because I mean, shit. I think that play you're talking about, of course, maybe at the end of practice to where he hit me, whatever, and maybe the temper's still up. But I'm not finna come in the locker room to let's go fight in the locker room. But to go sit in my damn locker, now my fucking pants may be wet that I wore in to practice that day. Like, yeah, I'm pissed off at that point. Like,
I ain't sitting on your clothes. But anyway, that's what essentially took place, to where like we're talking a week goes by where I try to lend the olive branch a few times. Like, hey man, are we trying to have it be like this forever? Man, fuck you, little ass M-word. I'll do it. I'm thinking to myself, I got to worry about being at practice. Like this dude, I'm going to get blindsided and hit by Jeff.
I think that same way.
Yeah,
too.
I'm thinking, I'm trying to have fun at practice as much as you can have fun in camp. I get a bink. It literally wasn't like a malicious bink. It was just, I caught this man in a center of gravity. Everyone gets got. And to the point where Jeff unfollows me.
Shit.
Jeff unfollows me on social media. We go back and forth. A year later, shoot him a DM. Hey, I'm ready to make up when you are. No response.
I don't remember all that.
that.
forgot that part.
I don't remember
Remember
that
the
part.
gold chain.
Yeah, so what happened with the gold chain? Are we good now, though?
My first couple years, we
Guess
good.
not.
We good, bro.
Guess not. Okay.
Hey,
But
this is big. This is big.
Hey,
Time out. Here's what we need.
but
Time out. Here's
when
what
I
we
was in
need.
Vegas,
We gotta have a hug.
when I was in Vegas, I feel like that was like a fuck you moment though, because maybe
weeks ago?
they like last weekend, maybe they did.
Yeah.
Maybe they did tell Will. I mean, they did tell Taylor I was over there, and he probably said, "Don't don't like.
I can promise you that there's no way.
I was there.
Jared has no clue who you are. It's nothing to you. Jared doesn't.
He
know
doesn't know
football.
ball at
No,
all.
I'm
He
talking
probably
shit.
won't.
But nah.
That is
Go back to the gold change though. You know he was.
Before we get to that, here's all I think we need.
I'm ready too.
We just need both of you guys to say sorry to one another. Because even when you're searching, like when you're like, hey, are we good? It's not, hey, that's my bad. You didn't say, hey, that's my. There was never a, that's my bad. I feel like all this needs is for y'all to be. You're like, temper's probably still flared up from practice. I wasn't expecting to go in. It's not like, all right, I was still a little fired up from practice. So then
I
when saw you
wasn't.
sitting there.
Hey.
Who you think start?
Time out, don't.
No. Wait.
Let me say one thing. He's right.
All we need is somebody to say, I'm sorry.
I'll go first.
Before he say that, I was done with this shit. I didn't come off the practice field like, where the fuck Taylor at? Did he not? He
That's
went to the lock. So I came on the field and said, where the
Time
fuck
out.
Taylor
We
at?
made so much progress.
Oh yeah. We've made progress, but let's just see if we can fix this and then go back. Because this man was saying something to me as I was going into the practice field, where like Jordan Ruse and a couple guys are like, "Yo, is he good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna try to."
Who?
Ruse.
Oh.
He hates Ruse.
No, I don't. Them all, because I won't say I hate them. They always his sidekick. They kiss Taylor ass. Everybody, like,
I can't leave my voice.
Like everything Taylor did, like to the way Taylor was fucking dressing, they went and got Vans. They went and got everybody wearing Vans now. Like, I'm like, man, get off his nuts, bro. Like,
we had a good offensive line. We had good leadership in that room. Shout out Ben
I
Jones.
get it, but golly, like, whatever. But
Hey, can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
what, bro?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have hit you that hard. It wasn't intentional, and I shouldn't have gone to your locker.
So what you want me to apologize for saying an N-word?
What do you think you can, this is on your heart.
Let's take a moment to realize maybe, just maybe, I shouldn't have followed Taylor to his locker, tried to fight him, held a grudge for a year and a half.
Taylor, you said I
Ignored
followed you
the-
to your locker. I don't remember. But if you say that, I apologize.
No. That's not a real apology.
All right,
Bro, I
I
can't
apologize
imagine-
for the situation that happened in the locker room.
Is that good enough for you?
And I apologize for kind of creating a grudge. You can even say kinda.
The grudge?
Like,
You had a grudge.
I,
It's all good.
okay, I apologize for creating a grudge. That motherfucker.
Hey, you want to know what's funny too? As we're having fun with all this,
Bro, it's so funny the way Jeff's just like, and I apologize for having a grudge.
But I'm thinking we're talking earlier about like player culture, leadership, and he alludes to like we all grown men, like we shouldn't be sensitive. You could just tell there's the sensitivity throughout the locker room, myself, everybody included. You could just tell how it gets a little sensitive around everybody. Everybody should be able to handle,
especially like where you're at in your career right now. I completely understand the whole like I'm not bending the knee to nothing, because there is a level of like you want to be the top dog, you want to be the alpha dog, you want to like always like hold the standard for yourself you always have. And I'm just telling you, and I hope it's not for 10 years from now, when you're out, you realize like, wow, there's a lot of shit that I handled that I was like, I shouldn't have been that mad, or I shouldn't have handled that. I shouldn't have gone and sat in that guy's locker after to try to instigate or fuck around.
I didn't have them moments though. Like, throughout, like, that's the reason why this year, like, was a big year for me. Like, I did this past offseason was probably the most I actually did a lot of self-reflecting, to where my last couple of years, from the reason why I changed my diet to the way I led, the way I was a leader in the locker room, to some of my actions, and not just with the game of football, but in life, to where, damn, like you just said, maybe I should have never got that pissed off. Maybe I should have handled the Cam Ward situation in training camp after practice, and especially the way it blew up. Like, I didn't want that to, like, the way it blew up, I'm like, why the shit blowing up? Because after practice, what didn't get to the media is how Cam came straight to my locker when we walked off the football field. When the locker, what Taylor did, that's what Cam did. He sat right beside, not in my locker, but he sat right beside the empty locker that was open, came over there and eating a damn freeze pop, talking to me. Like, that's what, but it's like, in the heat of the moment, when you got media at practice and you got guys setting up these tents, getting ready to do interviews, like, damn, how can I handle that? How could I handle that different? To, you know, throughout the years in my career, on game days, to go back to the damn situations. I think we were playing the Bills. Bobby Hart. I know y'all remember when he punched Vrabel. You know, that all happened in the middle of the game, to where he pissed off at me. Now after the game, you know, I'm at that point, I'm not as old I am now, to where, damn right, you want to fight? We can fight in the tunnel. We're gonna walk in the tunnel together. You know, in Buffalo, the tunnel right there together, the locker room's right there together. So I'm like, let's fight. Older me now, it's like, bro, not like what happened between them lines. If you want to fight, go ahead. Like, but like, that's the type of things to where, like I said, I did a lot of reflecting this past offseason. How can I, you know, not just be a better football player, but a better person on the football field?
Is there a piece of you with, like, growing up, going to Mississippi State, however your story is and however it went, where you've had this like chip on your shoulder of like, whatever your motivating factor is, like, I had to be an asshole on the field, and letting things bleed over to the other side off the field, that you feel like, man, if I lose this piece of me, then I might lose that piece of me on the field? Because I know that was a thing for me, especially in college, in my first couple of years in the league. I'd be like, well, I partied a bunch. If I don't have this like whatever mentality, like gritty type of mentality off the field, on the field, I'm not going to have the same thing.
Nah, I would say for me personally, I never had that. Like, I never had like, oh, let me be an asshole in the field. But if I lose that, maybe something else, I guess I lose something else off the field. Mm-hmm. I think for me, the game of football is the reason why I made it to where I'm at right now. Like, I've been playing football since I was 5. I started playing football early. I got an older brother, of course, 2 years older than me. I was going to football practice with him, and I decided I wanted to play football because of him. I'm watching him, and I started early. Remember traveling to Atlanta to play travel ball, and we went out there, and I'm the youngest kid out there, and I'm playing out there with him, and we used to be in the backyard, put on our shoulder pads and helmet, hitting a damn pear tree that we had in our backyard. To now, it's like the game of football was my scapegoat from everything. Mm-hmm. So I would say, growing up as a child, not having a father, I think when I got older, I realized how much that did affect me. I would say that's the reason why I think I played with so much anger. Because I mean, in high school, you having fun. In college, you still having fun, but you're not realizing, like, damn, why the hell am I playing so angry? You know, but I'm still having fun doing it. And it's still, to this day, it's just like when you could get to a point where, like, damn, football is the reason why football really saved you, kind of one of them deals. And I mean, it's just like, you know, not to even kind of go in detail to the situation I had in high school, to, you know, if I was just an average person, you know, not having a scholarship to go play football at Mississippi State, you know, where would I be right now? In that situation, to where that just happened, national media, I would have got a second opportunity in life without the game of football. And that's the reason why, like, even to this day, like, maybe that kind of helped me mold me to the player I am on the football field. Because it's just like, you know, I'm grateful to play this game. I'm grateful to go out there each and every day, each and every Sunday, to go out there and have people cheering for me. And that's the reason why, like, when I go out there, I'm trying to go 100 miles per hour every single time I'm on the football field. And it's just like, that's my why, because I didn't have that second opportunity in life to continue to doing what I've been doing since I was 5 years old. So I wouldn't say it's something that if I lose, it's not something that if I lose that edge that I have on the football field, which I don't think I'll lose until I'm maybe can't do it no more. But I think if I ever lose the game of football because of maybe I retire, maybe an injury, whatever it may be, I don't think that'll change the person who I am off the football field.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate you sharing that all that with us too, about your dad and everything.
Yeah. the dad things. Does it change your perspective on being a father now?
Most definitely. You know, for me, you know, I don't try to like, because I never want to sit, you know, and bash my dad. I never had a conversation with my dad. I'm 28 years old. Never to this day do I have thoughts of like, bro, I just want to go sit down with my dad and figure out why and what happened throughout from when I was born up until this day. Like, I want to, like, sometimes do I have them thoughts? Like, hell yeah. But it's to a point now where I'm a grown man. But I have guys like my uncle. One probably, I call him dad at times. Like, he act like a dad at times. I mean, you've been around my uncle. Like, no matter who it is, he treat grown men as like, I'm gonna sit down and talk to you. But when you have guys like him, my high school coach, who's one guy that I really used to call my dad, and still, you know, great communication with him. My high school coach, Tyrone Shorter. Like, when you have guys like that around you, it kind of, I would say put a Band-Aid on it, because it's not fixing the problem. And so throughout my life, it's like, I want to sit down and talk to my dad. I remember talking to my uncle about it, like, because I'm talking like, you know, he recommended it, like, I think you just should try to do it. And I'm like
reach out to him and just say like, hey,
let's meet up and let's have a conversation. But one thing and I really don't tell people this, but one thing that scarred me was, I remember being back in Louisiana where I was born at. I was born in Gina, Louisiana. I just remember being in Louisiana, and me, like, kids my family right there, it's like, your dad about to pull up, your dad coming, and I'm sitting on the step, and then I think this shit scarred me, bro. Like, he walked straight past me and ain't say shit.
No shit.
And it was like, you know, as a kid, like, you're not thinking like, oh, he gonna, you know, he just maybe in a rush, he gonna come back or whatever. And like, I mean, nothing. So throughout my life, like throughout my growing up and to this point in my life, it's like, that was an opportunity.
Yeah.
But nothing. So it's like me at this point in my life now is just like, how can I be the best dad? How can I, you know, yes, sometimes when the parents of your child, you know, pissing you off, like, but it's not about them. It's about, how can I be the best dad for my child? Because, like, yeah, as a parent, like, especially playing the game of football, we know how much time is valuable. And, you know, that's the thing that we wish we could get back, especially, you know, with me, with my dad. But, you know, I would say my mom did a hell of a job. And that's the reason why I give all, like, when I signed the contract, like, I was I'm not damn near, I was in tears up there talking about my mom, because, I mean, my mom raised 5 kids. You know, my mom raised 5 kids, and I'm guarantee you that every one of them you walk up to, and when we meet other people, when you talk about who we really are as a people, I'm sure you, like, everybody that meet us and they go back and tell my mom, like, your kids are respectful, like, it's gonna be yes ma'am, yes, like, it's gonna be all of that. And that's the way we was raised, and that's why I always give the praise to my mom, because she did a hell of a job. Like, you know, from job to job, to me seeing my mom sit on the side of the bed crying, trying to figure out how to make our Christmas good, because she just got laid off, to, you know, not wanting for nothing as a kid. And that's the reason why, you know, no matter what it may be, you know, sometimes we all know parents could get a little, what's the word for it? Like leave me the hell alone sometimes, like, you know, but we all know they can get annoying, I should say, at times. But, you know, I'm grateful for my mom, and, you know, she did a hell of a job of raising us, because at an early age, me and my brother had to learn how to be the man of the house early. So
I can only imagine how hard that was, balancing jobs, raising 5 kids. Like, you're a father now, like, you imagine having 5 kiddos that you're fully responsible
by
for?
yourself, just ripping around. No.
Yeah, and feeling like, you know, holidays, or what your kids are learning at school, the excitement around a holiday, and you in your mind having to sit with, like, man, I need to figure something out to provide like a Christmas experience. I would say, bro, like, you let it down, you let them down at times, and you just wear that. I can only imagine how
and
hard
not telling them what's really going on. Just be like, I have to make it as good as possible. They don't need to worry about about these issues that
And that's why I say with us, like me and my siblings, we saw my mom break down to where she just got laid off.
Yeah.
But every birthday we had a party. Maybe like hot dogs, and that's when we were sticking our damn head in the bucket of apples and water. You ever did that?
Bob for apples.
She used to make things fun for us as kids, and Christmas, like we always had a good Christmas, and that's why I said, like, to this day, like, you know, my mom is like, she's like I said, things get annoying. That's just family for you, and you know. I would never like not do for my mom.
Yeah, yeah. You feel like the conversation you'd have with your uncle about talking to your dad, and then it doesn't get to that step. Do you feel like it's you being angry about the situation? You feel like, hey, maybe I reach out and the whole, you know, walking past you on the step?
I wouldn't say angry because I'm past that stage. I mean, because I feel like the anger would cause utter like hatred. Because I don't hate my dad because of the situation. It's more of, for me, it's like, why now? Like, why would I do it now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I was thinking about this a couple of weeks ago, and I was talking to my girl about it. It's just like, what if I don't get the opportunity? Something happened to him, something happened to me, just never know. What if I don't get the opportunity before something tragedy happened?
That's what I was going to ask.
And I think that's what I've been thinking more on. You know, my goal is to continue to try to, because that one thing I'm big on, and one thing I want to get more into is therapy. It's like, how can I figure out ways to get around all of these, I wouldn't say like hatred or, you know, anger, because it's not really that, but how can I get around them feelings to put aside to have that conversation?
Yeah.
Because I talk to my siblings on his side. Like, you know, one of my sisters, she's always checking in. You know, my brother the other day, you know, he probably made his 5th Snapchat, but he just added me on Snapchat, and we just changed numbers just the other day. So it's like, I don't, the relationship not like me and my immediate sibling here in Tennessee, but I still have a line of communication with them. And so it's just him. Like, when can I put them feelings aside, and how can I put them feelings aside? Because, I mean, it's not easy. Because, like I said, it's to a point where right now it's like, why now?
Yeah.
So
has he's never reached out?
I mean, I think he didn't try it through maybe my mom, or because I think my sister, my older sister, which she 34, 35, she had more of a relationship with him because her and my mom and my dad was together when she was coming up. And she's, of course, older than me, but I think they used to like talk here and there. Especially when I was in college, I think he tried to get in contact with me, but it was just like, at that point, it was still kind of.
You probably felt some type of way.
Yeah, like I was
now
still,
that I'm doing well.
Yeah. That's kind of what my mindset was.
Right.
At
Have
that
you
time.
done therapy yet?
Not like I didn't talk to therapists. I didn't talk to therapists. I didn't, you know, that's one thing that I would say as a man, it's like, it was hard because for me, it was like all the stuff that I've been through in life. It's like, I feel like I got through it, but not really got through it.
Right.
And so it's like, when you start actually talking to people, and like my therapist at the time was my uncle. Like, I'm going to him. We sitting on the phone. I'm crying to my uncle.
Talking about Hatch?
Yeah. I mean, he's not a therapist, but I'm saying,
you have somebody
like,
to
that's
vent
someone
to.
I trusted.
Right.
I trust my uncle to take this stuff too, but not everything. Like, I don't like, my uncle tell you, like, it'd be certain stuff that, and he, for some reason, I don't know what it is about him, but like, he'll call me, he was just like, I saw you out there on Sunday. Like, I'm watching the game, you didn't look yourself. What's going on? And it'll be something actually on my mind before the game.
Yeah.
To where I'm not thinking that's out there affecting me, but he was like, you didn't seem like yourself today. Like not this year, but like in the past, he done that. To where I'm like, damn, like, how did you read that about me?
Yeah.
But like I said, I think my goal, especially this year, you know, I don't do all that New Year resolution. No, I mean, I don't do all that. But I think the biggest thing is for me this year is do more therapy.
Yeah.
To be able to maybe, like I said, maybe I could go to more therapy and actually talk about that situation to eventually have a sit down with him. So
Yeah. I'm a fan of therapy. I would for sure. It seems like you're kind of curious about it enough to where I would encourage you to
I'm
do
for
it.
sure. Like I
Because
want
it won't
know.
be, and you already, it's like just listening to you talk about where it's like, I can get past it or I set my feelings aside. Whereas therapy, it's like they put you back in those spots and it's almost like helping equip you with tools to go through all the emotions and feelings that you're actually feeling to kind of like get to the other side. And then hopefully it's like, it ends up with a no pressure burger.
Most definitely.
Sitting down with your old man.
Yeah.
But
We'll see how it goes.
And also just having kids, like the tools that you learn now that affected you as a child, when your kids go through things, you'll be better equipped to help them through those processes.
Most definitely.
I had a situation with my mom where I hadn't spoke to her in a long time, and I thought,
you actually shared that with me
was that
about your mom.
Yeah,
because I remember. I don't mean to cut you off, but I remember I was looking for some outdoors furniture, and I went to is it patio or something
12
like that?
South. Was it in 12 South?
No, it was right going to Titan Motoring.
Okay, yeah.
Patio.
Yep, patio furniture.
Yeah,
right next to
and
it.
I remember I was like, I met your mom, and you kind of went into the story. Then like, I don't really, talk to her or whatever.
So we had that. That's kind of how the situation was for the last like 7 years or something like that. And Will was big on like, hey, you should talk to her. Will has his a lot of reasons why, but I wasn't going to, and I was like so resistant to the idea of it. And then I thought to myself, well, what if my kids ever feel the way I feel about my mom? Yeah. If I don't have tools, if I don't go fix it now, how am I going to be able to give them the steps to maybe like, hey, this is how I fixed my relationship with my parents when I had a problem. Right. And I remember the first time meeting her, dude, like the first 30, not meeting her, but like seeing her for the first time in a long time, it was like, I just like cried for 30 minutes. Just be like, I hate you. Yeah. And then within like an hour after that, it was way better. She's now met my kids and she's been around a little bit, still parents in the sense that like, all right, mom, I need 15 minutes. Like you need to relax a little bit, but it's refreshing to feel the weight you didn't realize that was on your own shoulders. And you're like, oh shit, like I really was, whether I was like getting through it without getting through it, like it's like alleviates a pressure from you that you're like, man, it feels a whole lot better. So just to piggyback off that, it's like, it's nice to kind of work with somebody.
My priority. That's going to be really a big priority for me this off season.
Yeah. I love
think
that,
that's
dude.
Therapy and figuring that out. So
having a convo with your dad.
Yeah.
Or if you want to call him by name.
Yeah.
I am a junior, so.
Are you really?
Yeah.
There you go.
What else do we have? Hey, dude, I appreciate you sharing that with us. Seriously.
Yeah,
I do.
This podcast has had a lot of ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
It's been nice.
It's honestly been a phenomenal
It has,
episode.
because a lot of football talk. You're like, all right, we know we'll get the meat and potatoes of that.
Yeah.
We made friends again. Look at us. We're probably going to catch a lunch date later, grab coffee, talk about our therapy sessions, and then all that.
And talking about low key or like our deepest fears, like our deepest like insecurities.
Right.
Like, hey, here's how I'm thinking. This is like a goal of mine.
You said goal.
Goal.
Like you're like, hey, I gotta.
But you brought up gold. What was the gold chain thing?
You wearing one now?
No.
Oh, you took it off on purpose.
So was this your rookie
it's sitting
year?
my sauna
You
for
took it
like a
off
week
on
ago.
purpose.
Was this your rookie year?
I think it's year 1 or year 2. I can't remember exactly, but
Here's what I can envision.
You know, he because it was 2 guys that wore gold necklaces. It was him. I don't know what brand, like what kind of gold he used to wear, and then Delaney. Delaney used to wear David Yurman. I'm sure he still wear them.
That's where I got him too.
Them.
Delaney used to wear that choker. I used to see. He used to
Yes.
cut the V. I used to think, my God, that goes so fucking hard.
See what I'm saying? And it's coming back to life. And Delaney used to wear that. That's the reason why.
So you approached me. You're like, Taylor, I really look up to you.
Did you notice
like this
Taylor
chain.
give
I didn't say all
necklaces
that.
anywhere
Taylor.
else?
He trying to, huh?
Did you notice? Did you see Taylor give necklaces to other?
I think he didn't for sure promise the other guy a gold necklace.
Damn, I'm not
You don't
keeping
think so?
promises. Probably.
Here's what I could see.
I can for sure see
That time
happening.
where you ordered a few, did you give Derek one?
No, is that when I gave you one?
Yeah. It's when you gave me one. I don't know if you got DB one, like if DB was just in the market for another one and you hooked him up. And then I could just see Jeff like just being part of whatever circle was happening, and you just offhand tell
It
him,
wasn't a year that
hey,
I was
you
ready
did.
to beat your ass, as you say, but 'cause I knew I wouldn't.
I like to think of us as hard friends, hard stop, and now we're back to being friends.
Yeah.
But there was a hard stop there for a minute where it was like, yo, if I cross halls with Jeff in like the middle of the night,
He might swing. on
he might swing on me. I'm gonna duck that shit and bink his ass. I have to let him give me two
But
pieces.
I could
biscuit.
see a situation like that happening.
Yeah,
where it's
so-
kind of fleeting, and you're like, if you get,
Yeah,
was it
I could
under
see
the
that happening.
I would say, I
circumstances
mean,
of
I
a
know
Pro Bowl?
I can't talk much about it. That's gonna get to my point, but I can't talk much about it. And you know, with the I don't have no jewelry right now, Taylor. It'd be a nice gift for you from it.
You need a gold chain?
But
You need a gold chain?
I would say
$23 million a year? Want me to get you a gold chain?
at this
Get
point, we'll
gold
talk.
chain,
We'll
big
talk when
man?
we off the podcast. I mean, when the camera. I mean, this
What
shit's
was,
not live. But at this point, I mean, I don't have no jewelry right now, man. I'm a couple things short. So
Did it have to do with Pro Bowls?
what?
This thing, the gold chain thing.
Nah, but what I am going to say is the Buckner. I mean, you're not in the locker room, but I don't think no guy in the locker room gonna walk up and say, "I'm gonna buy you a $60,000 AP for making All Pro, first team All Pro." That's what he get. Y'all see that?
No.
I didn't see
So
that.
so it's
Shout out
I think
Buck.
it's I want to say the rookie tight end.
Tyler
Yes,
Warren?
I think he made All Pro this year, and guess the Far Buckner gifted him an AP for making All Pro. AP for All Pro.
Buddy, it sounds like you have a huge opportunity for leadership in your locker room right now.
Well,
You're talking to a guy who hasn't played in 3 years.
I mean,
So you're saying you made All Pro, and I need to.
no, I'm not saying you need to.
I should.
But I mean, I'm seeing fucking videos you get throwing fucking 20K on a what the game roulette baccarat.
Yeah. So you consume our content.
I see it like and then I saw you in Vegas going to High Rollers room when you ignored me. I said Taylor,
Hold on.
but like I
That was
see
the
you,
demon.
I see it, but I'm
All
just.
right. What about
But,
this?
but I'm not saying you have to. I'm not.
Would you want to do the tunnel of chaos?
What's that?
That's the gambling we do with Dana.
Hell nah. And from with his money, I ain't going in there and take out fucking. How much money? How much money? Estimate to where y'all walk into the room.
It's not. We have credit lines.
The credit lines.
So my credit
But-
line's 500,000.
Like that's not what I'm doing.
His is.
I just like I didn't lost some money in Vegas.
Yeah.
I didn't like a couple weekends ago. I'm like, ah damn, all right, that's enough. I'm not going to get no more money. Like, ah damn. But 500K.
Ammo. That's all it's looked at as ammo. You max bet, you win 2, and you get out. That's the goal every time. And then you
Do you get out?
well, I used
That's the
to,
problem.
and then my last couple of times I've gotten kind
When
of
I see them
greedy and been in
videos,
some
I'm
holes.
like, golly, like maybe I just need to get in the room and
That's
try
what I'm
my
saying.
luck. But if I fuck around and lose 10K on one bet,
buddy,
It'll be bigger
you
than
want
that.
you want to.
I know that's my
Willie's done a
point.
tunnel of chaos.
And
You
it was
were down how
terrifying.
much at one night?
300.
300,000. Will was down,
Yeah, I'm gonna
He-
let
hey,
y'all have it.
but he came
It's
back.
not my
He came
financial
back.
advisor be calling me like, dude, are you losing your fucking mind right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind
It
of.
was.
Yeah.
We made it out, but
No, I'm
not
not.
without some scar tissue.
I would love to watch it. I'm not participating.
If you ever partook and it went well, that few minutes of being in the tunnel of chaos, it's the most intense situation you'll ever be in your
I
life.
guarantee you.
feels
I
so-
watched the videos. What I'm saying is, what if it don't
I
go
know.
the way?
I know.
yeah.
I know. It's a battle I deal with every day.
Like, yes, like to win that much. Like, if I see that dealer flip over 7 into 2, like, now I'll just shitted on myself. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and
It's
you
a
just,
9-2,
like, I
it's
got
the
an 8,
worst.
and she flip over. a
Buddy,
9.
I know it's happened, and it's like, how the fuck do you have the one hand better than mine?
Right.
The one card better than
And
mine.
you just bet 100K on that hand.
God, I wish I could bet 100K.
Well, Dana White,
What's
whatever.
the max 30?
My max at Red Rock is 45, and my max at Caesars is 50. Dana's at Red Rock is 100. His max at Caesars Palace is 400,000 a hand.
What?
400.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, we saw him win 2.8 million.
I'm sweating on here.
Bro, like I would
Yeah.
don't
Bro.
I wouldn't.
We're short on time, says Sherman via the computer. So do you want to hit the Bud Light question?
Yeah, so Big Jeff, you know how everybody would do anything for an ice cold Bud Light. What is something that Jeff Simmons would do anything for?
Can't say family.
Anything I would do something for. I mean, the nature of you said, so not dealing with football, right?
Could.
Could do football.
I mean, I'm not going to say I cut my dick off like Vrabel did, but
It's
that time it's ticking again.
I think
He's back.
I
on
know
the
I
clock.
saw y'all posted that too. So yes, I do see what y'all be posting.
He consumes. All right, gotta consume in the pod.
But I would say winning the Super Bowl. I think I'd do pretty much. I can't say anything.
But kind of anything.
No, I'm
Anything.
not. No, because
What
I
are you
know
thinking?
I know you thinking some gay shit right now. You thinking some gay shit. But to win a Super Bowl, that's something. Playing this game is, that's something we all dream of. Like that's the reason why we play this game, especially on this level.
Yeah.
'Cause the money taking care of itself. To win a Super Bowl, though.
Let me ask you a hypothetical.
Would you give one of your homies like a peck on the lips?
Hey, bro, that's an easy yes.
I mean,
just a peck.
How's
That's
that
an
an
easy
easy
yes.
yes?
To win a Super Bowl, you gotta peck your boy?
My brother. Like, I love you, dog.
Now you just kind of, that's a little extra something else.
No, not extra. Like, you know, to.
Let's get some
Ain't nobody dap up and kissing the lips.
No,
Hey, bro.
I'm saying, I ain't doing all that at one time. I'm like, but if that mama would give me a piece of paper and they said, what'd you just say?
Kiss on the lips.
No, now you saying.
He said peck. He said peck.
Okay, see, now, kiss is different. Like you got to really.
But you're going
connect.
like you got to smooch. Like you got.
Now, you can do it to the side.
Are
like,
you gonna be? You think you'll go eyes open or eyes closed when you do it?
Which that's so funny because if it's eyes open, it's like all right. He starts to
look my brother
you
in
close
the
your
eyes.
eyes like you're into it. That is an awesome follow up question,
Fuck,
bro. To win a Super Bowl, host a Lombardi Trophy in Nashville, Tennessee, the first one ever. Live in infamy. Probably have a statue outside your building. You can kiss your boy. Super Bowl MVP.
My brother. Yeah,
What if it was me?
So no, I know. I'm not gonna lie though. To know, no, bro. Because I know what he had it. Like I know I got my shit did, but to know what he had in his shit before he got him did. We've been there. Like
Bro,
I've been
to
there.
know what he had in his mouth.
But like. Then you just y'all keep putting that shit in y'all lip, man. Like
Genie pops out of a bottle. You're in the locker room right before the Super Bowl.
Who?
Genie. And he says, hey, you're going to lose this game unless you kiss this man. All of a sudden, Will Compton pops up. But if you kiss this man, you will win the Super Bowl.
Damn. Blindfold me and we'll bring your ass here.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Champion.
I can't. It was that shit like Fear Factor at that point.
Johnny Knoxville pops up out of nowhere.
Like,
look at that. You know Will would say something right before, too.
Bro,
Here I come, big dog.
come here. Like,
Give me
get
one
all
right here,
happy
big
and
daddy.
shit.
Come here, big boy.
You getting, relax. You're getting a little too happy.
Before we let you go, how much would it hurt to watch Vrabel win a Super Bowl?
It wouldn't hurt.
It wouldn't?
No.
Are you rooting for the Patriots?
Text
That
him.
Vrabel, that's his guy.
I text Vrabel yesterday.
That's his dad.
Oh, we know.
I told him, I said, don't get comfortable. Go finish this shit. Like I mean, Vrabel been in this situation. Like my rookie year. Like we've been to the AFC Championship, and he have the team to do it. Like I think Dre May playing some good football. Young buck up there struggling a little bit. Maybe you could call him.
Will Campbell.
He having a.
Listen,
he was in hell over the weekend.
Bro, like
Bro,
the last
Anderson.
2 weekends, I'm like, oh, I feel for him because he seemed like we even talked out of the game. Like he seemed like a good dude, and of course, being a rookie, spotlight on you.
Yeah, fourth overall pick.
Yeah, it's like
Will Anderson.
damn. But I would say like, I'll be happy as hell to see Vrabel winning a Super Bowl with
Yeah,
the
same.
Tennessee Titans fan base. Maybe be happy to see it.
I think it would
It
just.
probably would be, but just be tough. Like, damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll be
Yeah.
pissed. Like the what ifs.
Yeah, the anger would be directed
Yeah.
toward
The uppers.
Yeah,
But
the upper room.
out of my control. And
Yeah.
like I said, I'm happy as hell. I mean, first year back in to coaching, head coaching role to take off what's their record last year?
They was
4 and
yeah.
12, and
Yep.
to be getting ready to play in the FC Championship
against
that's-
the quarterback.
And now with Chicago losing yesterday, I think he should get Coach of the Year. So
you think
I mean,
Ben Johnson, when he was like 4th in the odds, 5th.
I mean, but
Yeah,
you
but
you got
Coach
him,
Vrabel,
and then you got the guy from Jacksonville. Like, yes,
Liam
he turned
Cohen.
Liam
like,
Cohen,
he's a
Ben
good.
Johnson, Kyle
crushed
Shanahan
it.
for the 49ers.
Because
feel
Jaguars
like
were 4-13 last year, but the Patriots have been 4-13 the last 2 years.
When you look at Kyle Shanahan, they also just lost. But to take a young second-year quarterback to take a team you just got in to the AFC Championship, potentially, I don't see Denver beating them.
Yeah,
it'll be a fun game to watch.
It will be a fun game to watch.
Especially with Bo Nix out now. That sucks.
Like, which I go back to that game. I feel like the Broncos. It's not just Bo Nix. I feel like that's a system offense. So Jarrett Stidham could come in and just
I'm sure he will be what's the word I'm looking for?
Competitive.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not saying he's not
Bo
going
was
to come up
slinging the rock around.
He was, but I just feel like because of that type of offense, you could put Stidham in and have some success.
You
But
think the same
And
kind
their
of
defense,
success?
their defense is nasty.
it's their defense that the
Defense
front
is nasty.
and that's why I say if they can block their front, and really they're going to be the run game. You got to be able to run the ball this late, as you know.
Yeah.
Like, you got to run the ball this late. But to answer your question, I'd be excited. I'm not going. There's no hate towards Vrabel, so I'll be happy to hell to see him win.
Oh, Luke's here. Perfect. Hey, we got to wrap. Jeff,
Jeff,
thank
bro.
you so
Appreciate
much.
y'all,
Hey, let's give a
man.
round of applause for
Thank
Jeff
y'all for
Simmons.
having me.
Phenomenal
Appreciate
episode.
it.
Phenomenal episode.
Appreciate you, man.
Big hugs,
Appreciate it.
tiny kisses.
Yeah, please put in the comments. Jeff and Taylor are now best friends. And subscribe.
Hey, that shit was.
That was nice.